Mexican dude gonna have this video. It's all good.
I don't wanna be a big bag, no. I don't wanna be a big bag no more. I'm not greedy, I just eat a lot. It's summertime and my bag's still big, I know. Don't wanna still be, round, don't wanna be. Still round. I don't wanna be a big bag no more. I'm not greedy, I just eat a lot. It's summertime and my bag's still big, I know. I'm round, I'm round. Hey yo, I'm still not greedy, but you gotta feed me fettuccine. Broccoli with the cheese, I need cheese on top of the cheese. Chicken Alfredo, fresh tomato. Don't forget the garlic bread, this meal will have you in the bed. Knocked out, falling fast asleep. Dreaming about pot roast and some mac and cheese. Saying don't stop, stop feeding me. Like I'm in a competition, they like don't stop, eat it, eat it. I don't wanna be a big bag no more. I'm not greedy, I just eat a lot. It's summertime and my bag's still big. Still round, baby, I'm still round. Yeah, I don't wanna be a big bag no more. I'm not greedy, I just eat a lot. It's the summertime and my bag's still big. Yeah. I'm round, I'm round. El pollo is loco. El pollo is loco. El pollo is loco. El pollo is loco.
Yo, how we doing, chat? Thank you guys for being here. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully I didn't scare you guys. I know it was probably a jump scare, but I do apologize if I did scare you, okay? Good morning, good morning. How we are, how we are. Okay, new wardrobe again. I'm telling you, bro, I'm trying things out. I'm trying new things out, okay? So, mind your business. Mind your business. Anyways, how we are. Oh my gosh, who's this? This is
fucking Pumbaa ass looking ass Danny Flores.
There it is. There it is. Bro, this Pumbaa don't stand. This Pumbaa no se para. So, yeah, it just sleepy, dude. Hey, Pastor. Hey, what's good? Yes, as you guys see, I'm getting new clothes. The colectas are helping, so I do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. The colectas are helping, all right? So we are going to be passing the baskets around 30 minutes, so please get your money ready and put them in the basket. Anyways, easing into hot girl summer. Dude, it's already summer here in Arizona. Well, actually, today is raining. Today is raining, but yeah, bro. This week, after today, I think, let me double check. After today, it's going to be in the 90s. Okay, so tomorrow's 81, Thursday's 91, and then the whole weekend is above 100.
Yeah.
No, yeah. That shit hot, bro. That shit's hot. Raining here in Wyoming. Yeah, dude. It's good weather right now. It's cloudy, overcast, a little cold. So yeah. Let's not say. Also here in Denver, it's raining. My river still in the 60s. Nice. Nice. I love the 60s, bro. The 60s, high 60s, my favorite. My favorite. Danny, you need a 10. I do need a 10. I do need a 10. That's what summer's for, dog. That's what summer's for. The clipping he's getting, he's like, let me switch up the fits. Nah, dude, after today, this is the last shirt. This is the last shirt I have. So today, I'm going back to bummy Adam Sandler. Is the show open because you can't button it? No, I could button it up, dude, but that's the style right here. Just leave it open. That's the style. Damn, y'all don't know fashion or what? Oh my god, dude. That's crazy work, chat. Do me a favor though, hit that like button, porfas, please, please, please. We're almost at 300 viewers, so if you guys could like it up. You won't stand up. No, I won't. I won't stand up. Do I have my shorts that are ripped? Maybe. Okay. Anyways, let's see. Enjoying these random 70s weather in El Paso, Texas is throwing at us today. That sounds good, dude. That sounds good. It's in the times it's raining everywhere. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Anyways, we got 300 viewers here in the chat. Thank you guys so much. It's time for roll call though. So this is the only segment where you guys could spam If I do say your name, stop with the spamming, all right? Just spam until I say your name if I try to catch it. If, yeah, you know what I mean. Anyways, go ahead. Not looking. Anyways, let's see. Sarah, Lourdes, what's good? Crystal, what's good? Ellie, what's good? Viviana, JP, Danny Moon, Anna, Hola, Ashley, Jizz, what the fuck? Sorry, Catalina, Janet, Ray, Lily, 619, Ray Mysterio, Evelyn, Janet, Susie, Bianca, Long King Tiff, Elizabeth, Isabel, Yo Mama, Crespo, Giselle was good, Margarita was good, Bianca was good, Jessica was good, Julie was good, Rosa was good, Brianna was good, Serenity was good, a man named Sebastian Juanita was good, Rome was good, Marla, Geneva, sorry, I'm trying to read the names fast, yo, okay, Ali, shout out Ali, Margaret, yeah, Margaret, no, America, Perla, Perps, Sammy, Hola Chola was good, Yesenia was good, woohoo was good, Tito, Torbellino was good, Talia was good, Vanessa was good, Adriana was good, Peachy was good, Talia was good, Kiss My Nalgas was good, Suli was good, Rosa was good, Peachy, Jen, Sony, Maggie, Samantha, Gypsy Rose was good, Christina, Crash Out 2.5, Melody was good, Bridget was good, Liz was good, Yadi was good, DJ Flair was good, okay, Lucky Chick was good. All right, thank you guys so much for participating. If I didn't say your name, just come back tomorrow. Oh wait, tomorrow I'm not on. Sorry. Come back Thursday. I forgot tomorrow's Wednesday. But I am on for members. So if you guys do want to become a member, you guys could go ahead and hit that join button to become a member. If Danny did get to you, I got you in my own roll call. There you go. If I got my name card, oh, there you go. Hola Chola. It's because it's hard, bro. You have a long ass name. Hola Chola de la Vaca Cola or something. Wait, hold on. What is it? Hola Chola. Lávase la cola. You see, bro, what the hell? You picking the longest name, bro. I'm Danny Flores, bro. I can't read. I can't read, dude. So I'm gonna just refer to you, Hola Chola, dude. Lávase la cola. What the fuck? What the fuck? Dang, sorry to those that didn't make it. To free turkey. Try again tomorrow. Anyways, Danny, what size shirt do you wear? I wear I'm gonna be honest. I wear a medium. But I breathe better in an extra large. So yeah, that's what's up right there. Why are you laughing, dog? Why are you laughing? That's fucking foul. Anyways, let's see. A medium. Be for real. What? I am being for real. What the hell? Same, dude. Same. Let's not say, bro. Let's not say. And then when I start working out, he said, you gotta do, I go to like a small and then breathe better in a large. But there you go. He's petite large. An XX medium. Danny wears an extra small. Yup. Extra small. I saw Danny in the morning. Gives me giggles I need all day. Shout out, Melissa. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see if there's any updates regarding yesterday. I don't think we do have updates, but let's just check. Dude, we are gonna get into this whole Juju and Wendy beef though, because this is actually it's popping right now, dude. I just feel like they need a fight. Already, like fucking throw putazos or something, dude.
I'm just kidding.
It's all love right here, dude. Do not fight. All right. Anyways. Yesterday I talked about how was it DDG? I think it was DDG that said that Wendy needs security, and I totally forgot to show you this video, but this is a reason why Wendy needs security. Apparently she hosted a club in Oregon or something like that, and some guy was being hella weird with with her and Benjy. I don't know if you guys saw this, but just real quick.
I don't know if you
Here's a real quick update. Shout out to Mamachi's Mosa too, once again, for having this.
guys were on Wendy's live last night, but this guy back here wasn't leaving Benjy or Wendy alone. From what it looks like, he's one of the DJs, but he was trying to act like he was one of the promoters. Maybe he is. I don't know.
Wait, you're telling me que ya se había ido a dormir?
Yeah, once we're out of here, we're going back to our hotel.
Claro. Wendy.
You would think that her saying no already, he would have been like, all right, I
Damn,
understand.
she posted the guy too?
And you're tired. You have a flight to catch. Instead, he tells his friend to come here. Like, look at this shit. Mind you, he was already being weird from the beginning. He's gonna try convincing Benjy right now. And Benjy wasn't paying attention to what was going on beforehand. Of course, he's gonna be like, I'm down.
Bro, like, how's that?
Yeah.
Hey, vamos a subir arriba o qué? Vamos a subir o no? I'm down. Mira, él dice que he's down.
Now you can see in Wendy's face, she's already annoyed. She said
Bro,
no.
allegedly, this dude right here has a whole ass family. Allegedly. Whole ass family, wife, kid, being creepy with Wendy Lokes. He say he has kids. I don't know, dude. Allegedly.
No, now he's trying to go to Benjy. Benjy says yes, but you can tell he didn't know what's going on. Moments later, she goes to another spot, and here he comes begging again. Pay close attention to Wendy's face after he keeps asking again.
Yeah, we'll say thank you.
Ya viniste a casa, right? Wendy, eres un yo no sabo. You're telling me que se van a ir a dormir? What the fuck, Wendy?
Because our flight's...
Él no quiere ir a dormir, ¿verdad?
Well, it's up to you. It's up to you guys.
tired low-key. No, you're not.
Shout out Benjy, dude. Shout out, bro. That was a good one.
I'm gonna give you a Red Bull right now.
Now you see Benjy started to catch on.
Bro, they said
Even
no already, dog. Wendy said like no 50 times, dude. Chill.
He's getting annoyed. Wendy's trying to walk away from the guy, but he proceeds to follow her yet again.
Entonces, mira, look, tiene sueño, se va a ir a dormir. Like, what the fuck? You tired too?
Well, yeah, it's because we woke up really...
Now you see Benjy and Wendy make eye contact. You can tell by their body language too that they are just not feeling this guy at all. He's begging yet again. Now Wendy and Benjy get away from him. They pull their chair to the side. Now I commented on that stream and I said, watch that guy pull a chair up next to them, just joking. But sure enough, he pulled up his chair. And this is where it started to get more uncomfortable. And I'm only gonna show you a piece of the clip because I can't even put it on TikTok. It's that bad.
Damn.
We're going to Javi. Should I stream Javi too?
Yeah, you should.
Yeah?
Hey, okay, never have
Tomorrow,
I ever.
yeah.
Never
Are
have
you
I
going?
ever. Dale. Never have I ever.
Okay, dude. How old is this guy, bro? How old is this guy? Does someone know? Someone's also stalking Snow the Product last night. Apparently, this guy has been stalking her for 7 years online, and he now somehow knows where she lives. Oh, shit.
3 fingers. Never have I ever sucked toes.
I love this picture.
What the fuck? Bro, you just met them. How are you playing Never Have I Ever? And then the first thing you say, never have I ever sucked toes. Motherfucker, what the fuck you mean? Bro, what are you talking about? Sucking toes is crazy, dog. Bro, ya estás pedo. You need to go home too. What the fuck?
Dale, you're next.
I love it.
Never have you ever what?
Never have I ever robbed from someone.
Usually it doesn't let us do it.
Yeah.
How old is your baby?
She just turned 2, March 29th.
Go ahead and leave your comments below. Let me know if you guys thought that was weird as well.
Yeah.
I do think that Wendy and Benjy handled this very well because I know if I was in their shoes, I would have handled it way different.
I would have just dipped, if I'm being honest. That is fucking wild, dog. That is really wild. Never have I ever sucked toes. Bro, how? I mean, you know this guy was trying to do something else or some shit, dude. But yeah, that's why. That's okay. Now, I agree with the whole what DDG said. Yeah, she needs security, bro. Cause fucking weirdos out there, dog. Weird ass people. Weird. But hold on, let me see. They were also talking about eating booty. What the fuck? For real? What's up, Val? Yo, for real? They were talking about eating. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's weird. But hold on, let me see Snow the product. Did she talk about it online? Cause I want to see what the fuck is up with that, the whole stalker situation. Nah, this is just singing. I'm manifesting right now that I'm gonna be on her podcast, just to let you guys know. Just to let you guys know. All right. She was live, not sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't think no one clipped it then. Was she live on TikTok? Yeah, I don't see no one clipping it. Or maybe is it this one?
I'm honest. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. What you mean, right? Don't say.
Nah, it's not this one. Anyways, I believe you though. I believe you. Danny Astrovino has a YouTube channel now. No fucking way. For real? For real? Wait, did he send that over on Discord? Oh, yes, you did. Thank you, DC. Thank you. Let me see this. Okay, I'm not going to show it because then you guys are going to fucking... Wait, she's probably been having it, though. Actually, this is probably old already. I'll just show it because live over person wife. Yeah, I feel like I seen this one. When did she join? Yeah, September 4th, 2017. All right, yeah, this is old. This is where she used to upload or document her prison wife shit. But anyways. Oh shit. Love over prison hoe. Yes, let's not say that one. You should go with Comadre. That would be cool. That would be cool. I would love to. As for promoting on TikTok recently, bro, she's been promoting she's been promoting Twitch, she's been promoting YouTube. I feel like everyone is getting scared right now, bro. And rightfully so, right? If you do social media for a living, especially TikTok, let me just say this. If you do TikTok for a living, people are getting scared because you never know what the fuck is going to go on with TikTok. So I feel like a lot of people are making Twitch, which I get it. I get it, dude. But you just gotta continue, bro, with Twitch. You cannot just promote it and then ghost it. Because I know a lot of people do that. Me, when I used to have my Twitch. Well, I still have my Twitch. I just have it for backup, just in case anything happens to my YouTube channels. But yeah, dude, I feel like you gotta keep going at it, bro. You can't just make a Twitch, go live once, and then stop. Because that's not how you're gonna grow. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people do Twitch channels now. So shout out to everybody, I guess. Shout out. Dan doesn't use his. No, I don't, bro. I actually don't. I just have it for backup. But you never know. Follow me there. Follow me, guys. Fucking big ass hypocrite and shit.
Fucking Pumbaa ass looking ass Danny
All
Flores.
right. Oh, dude, talking about Twitch. This lady, I heard she's making a Twitch también. Bro, there's no way this lady's gonna succeed on Twitch, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's just my opinion, bro. That's just my opinion. But no, man. Maybe I'll do a stream on Twitch once a week. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah. But I just remember this lady did a whole ass Twitch, bro. Whole ass Twitch. Sleep on Twitch. Yeah. Everyone's heading to Twitch. I know. I feel like Twitch is easy to grow sometimes. Well, if you're a streamer, it's easier to grow just because Twitch recommends obviously just live streaming. So if you're streaming there, you're probably gonna get in the recommended bar and just pop off maybe. YouTube is kind of hard to live stream because YouTube promotes videos, not live streams. if that makes sense. So yeah, like I said, follow me on Twitch too. Anyways, all right, let's see what else popped off before we get into the meta mole. Twitch has too many ads and I'm not paying. Pay for the turbo, dude. Just pay for the turbo. Pay for the turbo. If you started doing Twitch, I guess I'll go over there too. Here's Mary. Mary's Boutique confirming she did not break up with her man, because apparently that was a rumor that her and her man are not together anymore.
Yeah. I did not break up with my man, girl. He's like right. If you guys want to follow my man, feel free to go follow him. Actually, he's right there, right here, the number one. If you guys want to go follow my man, follow him. I've actually been telling him to like get on social media, but he doesn't want to. But if you guys want to follow him, sometimes he posts this. Very rare, but he'll post on his story.
So there you go.
I'm gonna keep up with my man.
She didn't break up with her man, chat.
Ivan, let me see who actually followed you. Let me see.
Okay, Toxica, relax. Relax.
I was testing you guys. If you guys follow him, I'll block you guys.
Damn.
I'm just kidding, guys. I'm literally kidding. I'm just messing with you guys. Feel free to follow him, guys. Honestly, follow him. He doesn't really post, but maybe he will start posting.
Shout out. They're still together. They're still together. Weirdly enough, YouTube recommended your live to me, and I've been here ever since. Kayla, thank you so much, dude. That's dope. That's dope. Hopefully it keeps recommending it to people. True to see, I would only sub to Danny, but I prefer to sub over here. Yeah, maybe. But we'll see. We'll see. If I do Twitch, I am just gonna do random ass shit over there, bro. Random ass shit, but I still don't know yet. Just keep updated out. Keep updated. Me on not Southern. Wow. Whoa. I searched Pumbaa and found this page. Are you here all day or what the fuck, dude? That's fucking crazy, dog.
I sense that there's some heavy hitters
watching me tonight.
Just wanted to say have a blessed day, Danny, and everyone in the chat.
Yo, Stephanie, gracias. Thank you so much. Appreciate the 10. Heavy hitter that one. Heavy hitter that one. You know what? You know what? We'll just pass the baskets around right now. Mods, if you're here,
close the doors. I said close them doors.
We are going to be passing out the baskets. Don't steal anything inside the basket. We have the weenies. Oh, actually, you can take the weenies. We have a hat. And we have a little screw right here. Let me show y'all. A little screw. So yeah, please pass the basket around. Don't fucking steal anything, bro. If you steal the wheat, well, yeah, just don't steal anything, bro. And don't try to get change out the baskets, okay? Thank you. Thank you. I'm taking the little screw. Why, bro? Why? I'm taking $10. Don't take nothing. Danny, can I get a birthday song? Is it your birthday? Happy birthday. Wait, you want the... Here, we'll give you this one.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to me.
Yes, I wanted an emotional support.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday. Dude, I was going to call you Monstro, but it's Montserrat. Happy birthday, though. Happy birthday. May God bless you. Emo that one. It is an emo song. Okay, let's see. For those Trisha lovers, apparently she had her gender reveal this weekend or something like that. And yeah, if you guys don't know what she's having or didn't see this is how she announced her baby's gender. I was there. Ashley, where was this? Oh, I saw Ashley. Look, this is Ashley right here, I think. Ashley! Oh, this is LA. Bro, do y'all really get emotional if someone's on the internet? I mean, I guess you can. I guess you can. I was in the top section. Damn, all the way in the top?
With your broke ass.
Oh shit, sorry. Sorry, Ashley. Wrong button, wrong button. Okay. Alright. Alright. I don't get the I don't get the hype, but whatever. Who the fuck is it? This is Trisha Paytas. How do you not know Trisha Paytas, dude? Damn. Damn. I'm sure this was just a segment of her tour. Dude, you know what? Okay, I don't know how real this is, but have y'all seen Trisha Paytas when she came to Arizona? That shit looked empty as fuck, but I don't know if this was like before or after, dude. Because I was like, wait, what? Okay, you guys cannot like her fucking music, can? What the fuck? Dude, I'd rather hear this. Hey. Oh, this was VIP? Okay. Because I saw this, I was like, bruh, this is empty. Okay, so I'm assuming this is not her real song or her actually trying to sing. Something about a circus though. Is that Britney? Yeah, so I saw this and I was like, wait, what? What? Why is it so empty, bro? But yeah, if you keep digging, apparently, well, Imani here said VIP. You had to be. Yeah, this was VIP pre-show. Let me see if it was actually packed, bro. Won't make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. All right, sorry, Trisha. I didn't know your game, dog. Okay, that's just full house, dude. She sees her baby girl. I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? Shout out to you guys that are fans of this. Shout out. Sounds like karaoke night. Yeah, I think. Wait, first when you mentioned me. No, I was just saying how you said it was VIP. That's all. But shout out, man. Shout out, dude. Her merch was so cute. Wait, okay, now we have to see her merch. Let's see. I want to see her in Houston. Here you are, Jesus. How is that cute? How it... Never mind. It's too early for crash outs, bro. It really is. Hey,
please, I hope you have a plan.
Oh, shoot. Not Fergie. Anyways, if y'all are paying for tickets to watch that, please be sure to watch or donate to Danny's Basket. Yep, that's not saying. Stop hating on Trisha. I'm not hating on Trisha. Listen, I'm not hating on Trisha, dude. I'm not. Psych! I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, chat. Anyways, let's see what else we got here. Okay, this is interesting. Gypsy Rose came out with a video responding to Ryan, or a message to Ryan, her ex. So let's see what she had to say.
So this video is going to be for Ryan Anderson, and if you're not Ryan Anderson, then keep scrolling.
All right, I'm not Ryan, so all right, let's keep scrolling then. Anyways, she loves you, Danny. She's spoken about you. Stop the cap, dude. Psych. Stop the cap. I'm just kidding. Let's listen to this.
But I know y'all watch. and that's okay, but this video is not for y'all, it's for him. So I know that it's been about 3 months since we had any kind of text message exchange, and I know it's been really hard for you watching the show for the first time. I know it was all filmed, but I know that you don't, so I understand that you're reacting to things in real time, just like I am. So I'm sorry for not giving you that grace. I do want to say, like, this is going to be kind of a long video of me just putting out what's on my heart. And
okay, well, it's a long video, so let's speed it up then.
I know that it is hard to watch things that we have said and things that happen, even if it was 6, 7, 8 months ago, whatever. I understand that the feelings are happening in real time, and I want you to know that it is extremely hard to watch you have to go through these emotions. And I understand that when you are doing live streams, you're speaking your truth, you're speaking your mind and your peace, and I'm never going to filter you for doing that. But whenever you put out text messages between you and I that I think are sacred, that should, in my opinion, be sacred between us.
Wait, were those text messages we saw yesterday, were those the only ones? Talking about if he was with some other TikToker girl? Or did he show more messages? Because if she's talking about those messages, I don't see nothing wrong with those. It wasn't nothing bad regarding her. But I don't know. He might have showed something else. Gabriela, yes, we'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah.
And when I mean sacred, I mean that
yes, and send pictures of her daughter.
Very few people I trust in this world. And I have always counted you as one of them. So whenever I reached out to you when I was 2 weeks postpartum and I didn't know how to handle my emotions, I just had a baby, my whole life changed. My literal whole life changed in an instant.
Bro, what happened? Like, weren't you just literally talking shit about him? You were like the day before this, the day before you filmed this, or maybe the same day you were talking shit about him.
And I don't regret having Aurora. I don't. She's the best thing that ever happened to me. But I leaned on you. I leaned on you because I trust you. That is not something a lot of people I can say about. When I felt distant from Ken during those first few weeks postpartum, I vented to you. I told you everything that was on my heart and in my head. And I thought that that was going to stay between us. Did I tell Ken? Eventually I did.
Damn.
But I never aimed to hurt you. It was never about hurting you.
Ken is her new man, no?
What the public might think, the public persona. And I think what gets to me, and I vented this to your mom, is that you have your TikTok personality and then you have the real Ryan Anderson. And those two are two completely different people. So when I see you on TikTok, acting the way you do, talking the way you do, doing your polls, that's not the man.
Bro, I'm pretty sure you're the same way. Because like I just said, you were talking shit about him not too long ago.
That I married. The man that I married went on Facebook once a month because I asked him to. You didn't do social media. You didn't care.
Because you don't control him anymore. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about?
It was never
He's
about...
not with... He's single now. He can do whatever the fuck he wants, dude. What are you talking about?
About the public back then. And it's so hard to see what you have become.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I get mad, I get frustrated, I get angry because I know that that's not you. Where's the person that came to visit me when we had an argument and I told you don't come, and then you showed up anyway? Where's the person that was there for me whenever my parents were on the edge of a divorce? And Christy didn't pick up the phone for 3 weeks. And you were all I had. You think I forgot about that? I haven't.
Dude, she's gonna make me crash out. Cállate el hocico. Shut up, dude. Why are you acting like the pobrecita, dude? I'm sorry, bro. You literally, I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but you literally just talk shit about him, bro. But now you want to victimize her? No, come on, dude. Come on.
Okay, girl, show me the tears.
I hate that we keep doing this back and forth, trying to hurt each other, but we're not trying to hurt each other, we're trying to hurt each other's reputations. I hate the fact that we are trying to be at war with each other, but I know I just want the best for you. I want you to be happy, I want you to move on, I want you to move on with someone that's going to make you happy, that's going to love you like you should be loved. And I know that it's hard because I get it. I did you wrong, and I'm sorry for that. But every time we would text each other, every time we would talk on the phone, you wouldn't really bring that up.
Didn't she cheat or something?
But every time we would text each other, every time we would talk on the phone, you wouldn't really bring that up. We were civil, if not even friendly. So yeah, I am sorry that in all of this confusion and anger and disappointment, that seeing that text message that you released, for what? For what? Because you wanted to show that you are the truth teller on TikTok? Well, that hurt my trust. And so yes, in turn, I put out personal information of yours that I knew that you didn't want out there.
Then why the fuck you do that?
And it was wrong, and it was below the belt, and it was too far, and I'm sorry. I truly am sorry. Even if you give me many other jabs, I won't put out anything else about you. I'm not going to try to hurt you. I know that in
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Stop the cap.
your heart, you care about me. I know in your heart that you are a good person. And I'm just sorry.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry that you fell in love with a piece of shit like me.
Oh, shit.
Okay, girl, show me the tears.
I always said Ken was my love, is my love. But you were my comfort. You were my safe place because I knew.
Bro, what the fuck? Imagine Ken hearing this shit, bruh. Oh, hell no. Me being the toxico guy I'm sorry. The ex-toxico guy I was. Bro, I would have crashed the fuck out. Where the fuck are you talking to? Why are you talking about a guy like that, bruh? We have a whole ass baby, dude. Chill the fuck out, dude. Ken doesn't love her. Apparently not, bro. He's too forgiving. Ken don't give a shit. He's just there for the money or what? I don't know. I don't know the lore behind Gypsy and Ken. But yeah, dude, she is crazy, man. She's crazy.
You never would hurt me.
No, Ken is not her safe place. Nope, that's not.
And I'm just tired of this war, and I want it to end. I don't know what you think the alternative could be between you and I. That's where I get stuck at, is I can't keep texting you. I can't keep talking to you. I have a whole family. I'm in a committed relationship. I have a daughter with this man. Like, I don't know if, like, we can't be friends.
Do you not want Ken anymore? Or
Do you understand what position I'm in? I know to you, as long as I keep talking to you, you feel some sort of connection, but that can't be. We can't do that. We're not at that space.
You were in my fucking house, bitch asshole.
All I can do is wish you the best, and I know that is finite, and that's definite. And I know this is all sinking in, that it's really the end now. But you will always have a place in my heart, and we will always have those good memories together.
Ken, get the fuck out of there, dude. Run.
That has to be it.
Run, Ken. Run.
Some people come in our lives for a season, others for a reason. And the reason you came in my life was to show me that I need to be a better person.
Okay, so stupid, dude. Got me wasting 10 minutes of my life for this shit, bro. Like... not the quote. The greatest king. Yeah, dude. I don't know what's up with this this girl. I feel like she does need help. I like actual help. Because obviously, like, I'm not trying to joke around, but she's been through a lot, dog. She's been through a lot. She's done a lot. Let's not say. But come on, dude. This was the dumbest video ever. This is like behind Colleen Ballinger type shit. You have Colleen, and then you have Gypsy right here. And then maybe Trisha Paytas in the middle. I'm just kidding, chat. Y'all really gonna think I hate Trisha Paytas. I don't hate her, dude. I'm just kidding. It's all yokes. Relax. Thank you. Could I text him? Yup. That's what I'm saying, dude. Anyways, shout out Gypsy though. Let's not forget, Gypsy is a queen to some people, right? How you going to apologize without actually apologizing? Yeah, that's what people do, bro. Leave Trish out of this. Okay, all right. Hey. Have y'all not seen her kitchen videos? Okay, I'm just kidding. Let me fix the camera. There you go. I just like to stir the pot sometimes, all right? Maybe clip farm a little bit. That's it. All right, but anyways, let's move on. This is something interesting too. I don't know if you guys remember, but when Benjy came out of the closets, there was a guy going after Benjy. Okay, and he goes by Oblivion. All right, he's a streamer or whatnot, and apparently they crossed paths again or recently at the stream party or whatever it was. I think it was Fuerza Regida party. And Oblivion acted like nothing happened, bro. Like he did not talk down to Benjy or something. Or talk shit about, Benjy coming out. Oh, this was at Javi's party. Sorry, I said for Saturday. Yeah. What the fuck? Javi. The fact that Benjy still say hi to him, that just tells you the type of person Benjy is. Benjy. W in the chat for Benjy. Because me straight up ignored. Straight up, dude. So shout out Benjy, man. You really are a bigger person, bro. Because I would ignore the shit out of him, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm a petty king. A petty motherfucking king, bro. So shout out. I know you don't like to address peasants, but Panchita hates the name Danny. He yelled at a girl yesterday, Danny, for no reason. He said, Danny, get the fuck. All right, dude. Don't stir the pot with that, please. Thank you, your mama. Appreciate that. But yeah, man, shout out Benjy once again. Also, quick little update. Shawty, I don't know if she's back with her family or not. I think she is. Here's what she had to say.
I just came here to feel better about myself because I don't feel good about myself. I don't love myself anymore, so like I need my family love. So that,
bro, I feel like Shawty be saying shit just to say shit. Like she don't really mean this shit, I feel like she says shit so people could feel sorry for her and then start liking her again. Like, bro, you got me. You laloed me several times, dog. Last time you said this, I was like, oh, fuck. You know what? She's right, bro. Pobrecita. You know what? Let me be nice. But then the next day, she was talking shit. Not about me, but just in general. Like, she forgot she was depressed or whatever, dude. Or she didn't love herself. And then she was just back at it again, dude. To her old habits.
so that's why I came over here. I need my family love. So that's why I came over here. And plus because I've missed my family. So you're telling me that I can't come visit my family? It's a big problem? No, thank you. You don't know her. At least you have your mom that lives with you. I don't. At least you have your family in Cali. I don't have nobody. I need to come visit.
Wait, I thought you had ShawtyBae, dude. Where's Odette? Oh my gosh, I don't even want to mention him. Okay, never mind.
My parents, since I'm really depressed. Really depressed. There's days that I don't want to even get out of my room. To be honest with you, I'm being real. I'm being real right now. There's days that I don't want to even get out of my bed or room.
Bro, she's capping to the max, bro.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap. Danny, she has you if she unblocks. Wait. Danny, she has you if she unblocks. Wait, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, yo mama? Bombitas. Anyways, but you know, she still decided to give her 2 cents on Wendy and Juju, which we'll get into right now, chat. I know you guys are asking for it, but if you guys are new here, we usually get to the good stuff in the middle of the live stream, okay? So just be patient. Thank you. Anyways.
That's the reason why I stopped defending myself when people talk shit about me. And I saw what Willito said. That's why I never speak on it, because I don't care.
Didn't she literally just speak on it? Or am I tripping bolas? Didn't she just speak? I showed yesterday, no? I'll probably tripping bolas.
And other things that people are asking me, what do I feel about Wendy and freaking Juju? Like, people texting me that. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. Leave me alone. Don't put me in the middle of drama. I'm tired of that fucking shit. Don't put me in the fucking middle and stop texting me about people's drama.
Bro, you put yourself in the middle of drama, dude. You put yourself in the middle of drama, dog. And no one texting you. Dude, like, I don't know. She's probably just venting. You know, I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, dude.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, stop.
There you go. Shout out Shawty. Shawty's like a melody in mine. Yeah, dude, but I don't know, man. People might be barking or some shit, I heard. Is that Odette? Oh, shit, I think that's Odette, chat. Hold on. I think she might be outside. Odette, is that you? Oh, fuck. I wasn't gonna tell you guys till now, but Odette is in the studio, chat. Odette is in the studio right now. Which actually I want to ask her, like, what? She's over here. I don't want to bring her on camera because, you know, I'm not about the clout. But Odette, what happened? Like, did you actually bark at Wendy or was that Juju? Who was it? Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, shit. For real? She said that was Juju, chat. If y'all don't speak perra. She said, or perro, sorry. She said that was Juju that barked. Damn, that's fucking crazy, chat. Then, okay, I think Juju is here too. Let me see what she said. Was that Juju? Was that you or Odette? Oh. Hey, relax. Hey, Juju, relax. It ain't that serious, dog. It ain't. Woo! She scared me, dude. Juju's a feisty one, that one. Damn, I'm just asking if it was you or Odette, dude. That's all I had to. That's all we got. That's all we want to know, dude. All right. Hey. Yeah, relax, Juju, relax. Fuck, asustas, wey, asustas. Anyways, we'll get into that right now, chat. We'll get into that. Let's see. What does Willito say or think about this? Okay, yeah, Willito ain't about that life. He ain't about that life. So shout out. No, my dog's going crazy. I'm sorry. My cat does not like this segment. Okay, well, That was done. That was done. And scene. Did you see that Kai went to the Met Gala after party and was live the whole time? I did not see that. I did not see that. But I did see, you know, speaking about that Kai mentioned that he wasn't going to go to the Met Gala. Like a company invited him, but he doesn't like the company or something like that. Anyways, this is what he said. Hold on. I'm glad you brought that up. Let's see what he said. Kai Cenat had an opportunity to go to the Met Gala, but denied to go because he didn't like the brand or the sponsor.
Opportunity to go to the Met Gala, chat. The brand that wanted to host me, I didn't really like. Didn't want to do that brand. You feel me? And I don't know. I think you don't gotta always say yes to everything.
Dude, that's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying, bro, for the longest time. Like, yes, even though that brand's a big brand, you don't gotta say yes to them, dude. You really don't. And that's what a lot of people, a lot of influencers, especially in the Latino community, they do this, bro. They see it's a big brand. And they might not even like the brand, bro. I don't even want to put brand names out there, but let's just say, like, I don't know, Hershey's invited you somewhere. And you hate fucking Hershey's. You're just gonna do it because it's Hershey's. You know what I mean? Not in my instance, though, because I fucking love Hershey's. Hershey's one of my favorite chocolates, okay? But that was just an example, dude. Hershey's, if you're watching this, sorry, I did not mean to say you. If you want to sponsor me and send me a box of Hershey's, hey, I'm with it. Anyways, but yeah, man, don't be a sellout, bro. Don't be a sellout because it ain't cool. My friend likes Red Bull, but sponsored by C4. I mean, she could like both, but it'd be kind of fake if you don't like C4 and you're still sponsored by them, no? That's pretty damn fake. Okay, you better share with us, Danny, what the heck. Okay, I will, dude. I will. What the hell? Then try to get me to promote what? But yeah, I feel like a lot of people need to hear that, though. A lot of people need to hear that. So shout out to Kai for standing on business. Because I feel like if Kai says it, a lot of people are gonna follow what he says just because he has a big audience, dude. But I don't know. Don't do anything for the money. But anyways, now that we're in the Met Gala, let's see some outfits. What the fuck is this guy, dude? Okay, Pachuco, what the fuck? Oh, this is Maluma then? Oh shit, sorry, okay. I was like, who the hell is this guy? Pachuco style, dude. Maluma, baby. Hey, that came out good, dude. That needs to be sponsored by Uber. That's what I'm saying, bro. I would love to get sponsored by Uber Eats. The best 2025 Met Gala looks, part 1. Sydney Sweeney, bro. Hold on, let me play this for her.
Yeah.
Dude. That's what's up, Sydney. Oh. Okay, this is not bad. This is Louis, bro. This is not bad. It's actually pretty fire. Nicki Minaj. Wait, what? I know they have a theme, right? They have to have a theme for the Met Gala. What was the theme? Hold on. Let me see. It was super fine tailoring black style. I never heard of that. Black and white? Yes, tailored. Okay. Now I know. Alright, so this goes with the theme. Okay. This also, I guess, goes with the theme. Not too bad. Not too bad. We were pregnant again. Yes, dude, I saw that. Okay, Megan. I saw that she, did she announce it here? Wait, I think Amanda was telling me about it. Okay, Cynthia. right? Oh shit, what the fuck? Chola, dude. Chola, Tiana. Nah, this goes with the theme. It's pretty fire though. I don't know about the shoulders. That's probably too much, but shout out. What's the theme? The theme was super fine tailoring black style. And I'm not even lying about that. It literally says right here. Shout out to Titanic theme. Not the Titanic, bro. Hold on, let me go to Rihanna pregnant. Because I don't know if she announced it. Let's see. Cynthia Erivo with the same hairstyle as always. What? Bro, what? No mames. Oh, yeah.
Rihanna, what's your favorite thing about motherhood?
I love that they're asking her questions, dude. And she's just trying to take pictures, dog. She's trying to take pictures.
Rihanna, what's your favorite thing about motherhood?
Bro, you act like she's gonna answer while she's taking fucking pictures or no? So she was pregnant during the trial. I know, say I'm assuming, cause she looks what? She looks months pregnant, dude. Months.
That bump looks so cute. But the question is, how are you? How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm
How you are?
shockingly feeling okay.
Yeah.
And not too overwhelmed at the moment. I mean, at first it was kind of like, oh.
Is this putting R9 on pause even longer? Because you were in production.
No, maybe a couple videos, but.
A couple videos?
I can sing.
Yes, you can.
How are you?
I want to see that.
Okay.
I did not think we'd be going through this again. There were many rumors, but now we have confirmation via photo from Diggsy himself. Rihanna is pregnant with her third child. We did get this clip from inside the hotel earlier, and
Wait, this is her third child? For some reason, I thought it was baby number 2.
we pretty much were all like, "Oh, it's happening. We're gonna do a bump debut at the Met." You see, this is why I got on my bingo. This is not the first Met Gala where Rihanna was pregnant. She was pregnant at the 2023 Met Gala with Riot, or was it 2022? You see, when she has like Irish
baby number 2 was a Super Bowl. Yeah,
twins,
you're right.
I'd be confusing which pregnancy it was. But yeah, we can expect her at the Met tonight. ASAP is one of the co-chairs. Does this mean she's not going to be doing the Smurfs like promo tour? Because the movie comes out in July. And she's well in her second trimester by the looks of it.
She's in the movie The Smurfs? Oh my gosh, I learn something new every day, bruh.
Like I said, people have been speculating for months. We all just thought, I personally knew when she did not the wedding lingerie for Savage X Fenty, but the last one, that she was hiding a bump. I did not think we'd be going.
All right, shout out Rihanna. It comes out May. Oh my gosh. Now to search that up, dude. Hold on, Smurf.
This summer, when we need a hero,
Este verano.
Look up.
I don't even know if I could watch this, bro, because it'd be copyrighted and shit. Hold on.
Hey everyone, I'm Rihanna and I play Smurfette.
Has music over it.
In Smurf Village, every day is a party.
Isn't it grand living in a...
Alright, but just trust, dude. She's in Smurfs. Danny no sabe nada, chat. Yeah, I don't, bro. I learned new... Bro, stop acting like you know everything, bro. I'm sorry. Miss Perfect. Damn. Okay. Anyways, shout out Rihanna though. Shout out. That was that. All right. Should we get into how long we've been going? All right. Listen. You know, it's that time of day.
Take a break.
I'll go take a break, chat, and then when we come back, I'm gonna speak about the Odette situation and Wendy about the bark. We also have Wendy and Juju. So let me go take a break real quick. I'll be back. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and let's go. Thank you. Anyways,
Danny is shitting right now. Please hold.
Oh my God, Lord Jesus mercy.
Danny se está cagando, por favor esperen.
Danny is shitting right now. Please hold.
Danny se está cagando, por favor esperen.
All right, we back. We back. All right. Turn this off. Okay. That was pretty quick though. Guys, do me a big solid, por favor. There's over 600 of y'all. Come on, y'all can't be stingy with the likes, dog. Please, please. Anyways, let's see what we got here. Oh, sorry. Sorry, chat. Sorry, bro. Why did the window close? Oh, there it is. All right. Okay. Let's get to this chismesazo, okay? Porque yeah, dude, I don't know what the okay. Well, let's get started with the whole Wendy and Juju situation, okay? Because if you guys missed it, apparently Wendy came out with a screenshot, okay, and she posted this on Snapchat. All right, so this is what we saw. She goes, "Hey, I'm a very straight up person, so I'd rather come to you first about it, especially after reaching out to me that we were cool." In quotation marks. Liking comments, I understand it. It must have been an accident, but yesterday you giving that face and walking off was pretty weird. So I don't know, you secretly do. If you secretly do have a problem with me, just let me know. Wendy replies. Wait, can y'all see? Yeah, Wendy replies. I told you we have no beef, but then you went on Willito's stream going off on me. We're clearly not cool. Now stay out of my DMs and my stream. Damn. Are those fighting words, chat? It might be. It might be. But also, what did... W Wendy for this. But what did Juju say on Willito's stream that Wendy did not like? Because I was trying to look for that clip. I couldn't find it. If anyone knows of the clip, please tag me or send it on Discord. Let me know, please. But anyways, the video Juju's talking about how Wendy side-eyed her or, you know, walked away, whatever. Is this video in, or this on Wendy's stream? Here you go. You see Juju in the back right here, getting a drink. Wendy sees her and walks away. Obviously, this is obviously if you don't like someone, you're gonna do some shit like that, right? Because I would too. That's gonna be me when I stream at a party for the first time, bro. I'm not gonna like a lot of people. But yeah, dude. So here's actually Juju responding in a comment section. I don't know if you guys could see, but someone said the same way Wendy looked at you at the Fuerza Regida party. She goes, "I know, girl, be for real. All bark, no bite." Okay, all right. Wait, maybe it was Juju that barked. Nah, I reached out to her. I haven't gotten a response though. I'm not tripping. If it was that serious, she should have ran up if she felt some type of way. Well, I don't think she's gonna run up on you at a Fuerza Regida party. I don't think so. But anyways, go off. And then here's Wendy speaking on the situation.
The thing that bothered me is that one time when she went on Willito's stream, she was talking about me and my friends gaping them, and it caused me so much hate. And the thing is, guys, when people get hate, they say it's my people, like the minions, but sometimes it's just your haters. Like, sometimes I tell myself, like, I'm not gonna blame anybody for the hate I get. Like, me, I'm the problem. Like, they're hating me because of me. If they're saying something, I'm not saying, oh, it's their hate, it's their fans, it's their people. Sometimes you guys are a little bit crazy.
Yeah, dude. Not gonna lie. Wendy minions go hard for Wendy, bro. A little too hard. Gabriela, thank you so much for the $1. Appreciate that. But yeah, dude, it does. It 100% is some minions. No, dude, yeah, man, I feel like her minions, like I said, take it too far sometimes. Too far. Not all the time. Not all the time. Not all the time they're hating on people. But I also I also get where Wendy's coming from. Like, bro, you literally set yourself up for this shit. Like, you went on Willito's stream, talk shit about her and her friends. Like, process it a little bit, Juju. Like, did you not think her minions or even just random people not having to be her fans are gonna be like, yo, you messy as fuck. You messy, that one.
I want to go home.
And then you want to go home. Let's not say. But anyways, yeah, I don't know, dude. I want to see what she actually said about Wendy and her friends. Well, what is this? Oh, I'll play it later. But yeah, that was that. And also, Evan was throwing shade to Juju, which, here we go. This is where the beef is actually gonna stem from. Like, they're gonna probably, you know, get super mad. And I'm talking about Juju and her side.
Okay, it is. Everything is giving high school as fuck. I know.
We're missing is a high school fight.
No, and it's kind of funny because it's like high school because everyone hated us.
We can say high school because we graduated.
I mean, she ain't wrong. She ain't wrong, dude. I don't know if you guys remember, though. Juju was a person that said she didn't graduate and she was kind of proud of it. Not kind of. She was proud of it. All right. She was saying how she skipped school, blah, blah, blah. She would go late. She didn't graduate. So, yeah, man. I think this is going to be a real problem. Not just like some internet beef. Next time they see each other, they're going to be putazos. Putazos, dude. Where's my soundbite? Juju. Juju's going to be walking. Wendy's going to be like, Juju. Eva's in the back. Yeah. Tracas, dude. Why would Wendy and Odette physically fight me for y'all? They just talk mess. That's it. We're talking about Juju and Wendy right now. We haven't got to Odette, but I mean, we could get to Odette because there was also some beef with regarding that. Apparently, Odette was being messy with Wendy, barking at her from the elevator. Listen, it's hard to tell who was barking, but you guys let me know. This is a video.
Can you help me?
I'm gonna stop myself.
What?
I'm gonna walk away. There was a fairy.
You know Mary was pissed, bro. You know Mary was pissed for her friend, bro. Mary saw who it was because she was looking straight at the elevator. From our point of view, from this point of view, you can't really see who it was. But let me play it back.
Can you help me?
I'm gonna stop myself.
What?
I'm gonna walk away. There was a fairy.
Okay, it was so nice meeting you guys. Guys, I didn't see anything. Mary told me what happened, and I just wished a bitch would.
Oh, hey, I'm seeing here Wendy is all bark. Listen, I don't know. Wendy did have videos back in the day of her fighting, apparently, on Twitter. So maybe she is a fighter. We would have to see. But Gossip Girl posted another clip I posted on topics. Hold on. Yeah, I think I have it right here. I think it might be this one. Where she lost mind you. At least she threw the fade. Alright. Okay, this is Odette right here. This is just a still picture though.
Can you help me?
I'm gonna stop myself.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't, we don't see Odette actually moving her mouth or barking. Let me go to, let's see if she posted anything else. Oh, that's definitely Odette, bro. That's definitely Odette, bro. You fucked up, dude. That's her. Case closed. Case closed. We literally just solved it in like 2 minutes, dog. That's literally her barking, bro. Oh my god, dude. Hold on, let me play it back. Dude, that is fucking her, bro. Oh, shout out Gossip Girl, dude. Hold on. That is crazy. Dude, I was gonna take you through a whole rabbit hole too, because people were saying it was Juju, which I'll show you the clip right now. But yeah, here's Wendy responds to Odette barking at her. Let's see.
Yeah. That's so disgusting. Like, that's
Isn't
so
she like
icky.
30?
She's
not
pushing. We love 30
But,
people.
okay, Mary's
You're
not
almost
gonna-
30. It's okay. We love
Mary, you're not gonna be barking at.
Bro, isn't that fucking crazy? I'm pushing 30, bro, and damn, we're fucking old to them. I remember back in my day. Woo wee. Woo. But also, yes, it's very childish from Odette. Like, bro, why the fuck are you gonna bark, dog? Like, what the fuck? Are you trying to be funny or what? Which she probably was.
Barking at somebody.
Maybe that wasn't for you because
Maybe
you
she was
hear
doing it for fun.
You get it? No.
Maybe she was just in the elevator barking. Okay.
But you didn't hear it, so it wasn't for you.
Okay, so if I didn't hear it, out of sight, out of mind. You're right.
Yes,
it wasn't
right?
for me.
Oh, so she was barking at me and Mary.
It was for Mary. Mary heard it.
That's what people are saying. That why didn't I run up on her? You guys wanted me to run
Like,
up
guys,
on
the elevator, like,
already 6.
Also, Odette was barking behind like hella people, dog. Like she would not do that if it was only her and maybe a friend in the elevator. She wouldn't do it if she was alone. She felt, she felt protected by those people in the elevator. Because this was a whole gang of people, dog. But whatever, go off.
Security guards?
There was actually like 30 grown men there.
Okay, even if it was just her by herself. Mary's 25, 2 kids. What are we doing?
You want me to fight her? Like, you guys want my kids to see me fight
Okay,
her?
okay. Everybody deep breath again.
And they want
I'm
us to
21. I
fight
have
her?
a kid. Why is a bitch barking at? Maybe not me. I didn't.
You're crashing out. Okay.
But yeah, literally, who barks at someone? Apparently Odette. Willito thinks it's funny. When they were behind each other in this past weekend at the party, Odette did nothing. But with security, she gets rave. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's like someone I know. I don't want to name any names, but
I want to go home.
oh yeah, right there. Anyways, here is Wendy finds out Odette tried hiding after barking at her. Wow, scary.
Really, like, we were standing right there, and as soon as the elevator opened, like, I think they saw you, and then they closed the elevator right away, and they like huddled over her, and she like ducked her head down, and then they closed the elevator right away, and then they went up, and they never came back down.
Yeah.
So it was basically like if you were the problem, or if you were gonna start something, which is crazy.
I think they were just
The fact that you still hid, like after you barked, bro, there was no need to hide. Like, you were behind how many security? There was literally no need to hide.
trying to avoid me.
Yeah, which is crazy though, because they're acting like you're like some fucking dog, or you're about.
I think it's also because I was streaming, so they're probably like making sure.
Oh, to make sure that they
Maybe,
weren't
yeah.
like
On the
shit.
camera, yeah.
Yeah, that's no, but the barking I think was unnecessary.
So weird.
That was.
It was oh shit. I'm probably hurting your ear. Sorry, chat. It was literally unnecessary, dude. Unnecessary. Let's see. Te necesito. I think that was it though, or no. Oh, here's where people thought it might have been Juju. Here's what people thought it might have been Juju barking.
Hey,
Nah, dude, that's not Juju's bark. That's not Juju's bark, dude. Gossip Girl solved it. Oh, she's so stupid, dog. Why y'all barking? Damn. But then they say Wendy's a problematic one. She saw her this weekend. Wendy didn't say anything to her. Yeah. Literally, Wendy's problematic. How? Okay, listen. This is not even... Never mind. Wendy responding on her TikTok. Let me see. Te necesito. Bye, Danny. Bye. Oh, wait. I know who you're talking. I know what TikTok you're talking about. Hold on. Something. Okay. Okay. This one. I did see it. It's a... This was a perfect, though. This is a perfect song. She couldn't have picked any better song for this. So shout out. This is that was pretty good. San Valentin. There you go. Is Danny a minion for not sugarcoating stuff and being deluded? Wait, I'm being called a minion now? Dude, I'm not a minion. Oh my god, bro. I swear to goodness, I'm not a minion, bro. Y'all should see what I fucking talk about Wendy, bro. I be talking mad shit, bro. Mad fucking mierda. Mad fucking caca, dude. Yeah, I called you a minion. Bro, I promise you I'm not a minion whatsoever, dude. I promise you. Okay, here's another video analyzing the bark. Oh, this is another clip of her bark. Bro, why is this a thing though? Barking at the fucking wall. Bro, it has come to a point where we're out here analyzing fucking barks, dude. That's literally her bark, though. That's literally her bark.
Me da pena.
The Uber's about to get here.
No, we want to do that.
That is funny, dude. That is funny. Hold on. Apparently Odette responded. Let's see. Oh, is it screenshots? Dude, it's gonna take me a long ass. Okay, let me see. Says, I know you're working and that's why you're recording yourselves all night at a party. But don't take things out of context for views. And let the people who go to a party to have fun, have fun. Okay. Were you having fun barking though? I don't know, dude. I don't know, but shout out, man. Shout out to all the Glazers on every single side. There you go. Imagine your job including analyzing barks, dude. Low-key slay. That is just animal shelter, that one. I don't know. Now that Odette speaks her side, y'all want to say she talking, y'all pick. Tracas! 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 Bro, you've been here long enough. You know. You know. You just know, dude. You just know. Oh, this is the thing I just saw. Anyways, that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it. I didn't see this. Oh, well, maybe I did. Oh, that tells Willito to unblock her. That's a good one. Yeah, that's bloqueame, no? I mean, I don't even know. Why did Willito block her in the first place? Was it because of Junior H? Yeah, I think that might have been the reason that he blocked her.
Cause that's the reason.
Yeah. Props. Because he's heartbroken. I'm Team Odette. Listen, you could be Team Odette, Team Wendy, bro. I really don't care. But at the end of the day, you have to, like, bro, if Wendy did some shit wrong or some shit, I'll be here criticizing her what she did. If Wendy was the one barking at Odette, I'd be, yo, why the fuck is Wendy barking, dude? Bro, don't get me. Oh my gosh, Pumbaa's gonna come after all of y'all talking shit, bro. All of y'all. I'm Team Praise the Lord. That's what I'm saying, bro. Praise the Lord all the time.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
Anyways, more of the story. No barking unless you're a dog. There you go. There you go, Team Wendy. You could be Team whoever you want, bro. I'm Team ShawtyBae. You see? There you go, bro. There you go.
I'm running away.
Now she's running away. All right. I got the dog in me. Okay, well, relax. Pumbaa bark. I'm Team Lynwood. Hey, you see, you could be Team Lynwood, dude. We don't care, bro. We don't care. Speaking about Lynwood, someone did send me this shit. Apparently, I've never heard of this in my life, but apparently she showers with her clothes on, dude. Let me repeat that. She showers with her clothes on. Anyways, let's hear out. Let's hear out a little bit. And once again, if y'all doing these clips, please why, I don't know why y'all add music to them.
Now you're lying on me. I don't ever pee on the shower unless I wake up with a little bit of pee. But hold on. You're lying on the pee. I shower with my clothes on. I do. I don't know why I have a habit of showering with my clothes. I do.
Okay, listen. Judge me all you want. I pee in the fucking shower. I don't give a damn. Okay, you guys are gonna listen to why she doesn't pee in the shower. Okay, I'd rather fucking pee in the shower than shower with my clothes on. What? I find it weird to shower with your clothes. I find that more weird than peeing in the shower. Bro, and also, for guys, we could just aim to the drain. And yes, it's nasty if you pee in the shower and you don't fucking clean the shower, because that's your excuse. Aim for the fucking drain? Anyways, y'all gonna make me pop off.
I don't know why. Yeah, it do stink, but my clothes does not stink.
Damn, that's a big ass fucking choni, bro. That's a whole ass sabana right there. Damn.
Smell it. Yeah, when I wash, but when I leave it in the shower, because I shower with my clothes. When I shower with my clothes, no.
Bro, it's still so fascinating / crazy. Showering your clothes, dog. That's literally the whole point of showering, is to clean your body, not your fucking ropa, unless, hold up, dude, hold up. Unless you don't go to the laundromat and wash your clothes and you just wash in the shower. That's a whole different story right there. But quién sabe.
I'm not busted because I go live showering on Instagram.
Why do you go live showering? Bro, I don't understand it. Why do people go live showering, bro? Bro, it's okay to hop off live. It's okay, especially if you're taking a fucking mean-ass masa or showering, bro. Bro, Rome, send the video of Jasmine showering, dude. I'm gonna show everybody. I forgot was it on regular general chat? But bro, we had We saw someone else showering too. Like, bro, what?
Live showering on Instagram. But me, peeing inside the shower is wrong because now
Peeing inside the shower is where you drop the fucking thing right there. Where you, oh, that's crossing the line, bro. But not going live and showering on Instagram, that's not crossing the line. Not showering with your clothes, that's not crossing the line. Or showering with your clothes is not crossing the line. I don't know, dude. I don't know. But here's her explanation.
peeing inside the shower is wrong because not everybody sprays the floor. So I don't pee. Now if you guys pee on the floor,
Bro, but that's your house. That's what you do when you fucking clean the shower, dude. That's what you do. You clean everywhere, bro. So you're telling me you don't clean your toilet? The toilet bowl? You're telling me you're not gonna take a shit on the toilet because not everybody cleans the toilet? Oh, dude.
that's disgusting. Kids are your worst enemies. I don't care what you guys say. Keep on with the little comments. You know what? As a matter of fact, you guys want to tap in on my live and see our show? Subscribe. I warned you guys.
I love how she took that comment. Like, it wasn't even a mean comment. It was just like they were agreeing with her because her kids were talking shit about her. Or not talking shit, but like going against her. And people were like, yo, it be your own kids, dog. It be your own kids. And she took that shit and said, oh, y'all want to play like that? No, sub only. Sub only. Hold on.
Fucking ignorant shit my kids say. Subs only. Hold on. Subs live only on. Switch. Bye-bye.
They're gonna still see that for a couple of minutes.
No, they're not gonna see shit for a couple of minutes because I'm gonna take the commercials off. Hold on.
Anyways, that was just a video. I find it hella weird that she showers her clothes on, bro. Like, the whole peeing thing didn't weird me out because I don't know if this is nasty, but I've been doing that shit all my life. I pee in the fucking shower. It's not like I'm peeing all over, dude. Just aim to the drain. That's it. Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to be a fucking naked turkey. Fucking wet turkey. Going all the way, dude. Es capaz que me caigo or something, dude. Like, boom. Hell no. Clip everything, bro. Clip everything. Taka said, at least it's not cock in the shower. And y'all were responding, wait till you have kids. Dude, kids that are not potty trained, dog? Yeah, bro. Last time my kid fucking se cagó todo in a pinche tub. We had or my wife cleaned that shit up with like Clorox, todo bleach. Todo, dude. Oh. All right, hold on. Here's an example of people showering. Shout out to Rome. I'm gonna just show this real fast, dude. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, I thought it was a video. No, but here you go. An example of fucking Jasmine, dog.
I'm a TikToker with over 300K and I'm homeless.
Like, isn't that crazy, bro? Like, I get it. Streaming is life to some people, but like, bro, it's okay to take a break. Listen, follow Lynwood's advice.
Take a break.
That's all you gotta do, bro. Just take a fucking break. And also the people that shit, that take a shit while on live, no mames. Danny Nutra is gonna be like, yeah, dude. Nah, that's my OF. That's my OF right there. Listen, some people weren't sure that Jasmine shower. Oh, he had to prove a point or what? My nephew did it in his crib. It was all over everything. I didn't know where to start. Oh, yeah, dude, that shit's nasty. When that happens, it's nasty. Danny, I'm eating. Bro, you know not to eat while I'm live, bro. I tell you guys all the time. That's crazy, not the OnlyFans. Yup, my OF. Why didn't you clean your son's poop? Or did you help her? No, I didn't clean it because my other son was in the bath. So they take a bath together. So I had to get him out, get him changed while she got the kid out and got him changed, and then she wanted to clean it. But yes, I did help with the whole throwing away shit, cause that shit was nasty, bro. Anyways, all right, let's see what else we got, chat. Well, let's see what else we got. But yeah, man, mods, if you guys could do me a favor again,
Close the doors. I said close them doors.
and pass the basket one more time. We're doing a second colecta, so please, if you're new here, we usually pass the basket around 30 minutes in, and you could put your money in here, bro. Just donate to the cause. Donate to the cause. All right. Let's see what else we got. You guys remember how I was talking about how streamers be clip farming and paying people to clip them? Well, apparently Santos is one of them. Santos was paying people to clip his good side. Like, bro, imagine going to clippers or, chisme pages talking about, yo, it's me, Santos. Can you clip just the good side of me? And I'll pay you. Just make sure it's the good side and not the bad side of me. But anyways, this is what being said. Shout out to the homie Leslie. This is what she had to say. Apparently she hit up Santos. Santos hit her up.
And Santos paying T pages and clip pages to talk good about them and manipulate their image online. This is what I have heard people saying, and I am here to tell you that it is probably 100% true, because I am actually someone who was offered money by Santos back in January to speak well about him, and I will insert the screenshots if I have them right here. But back
I pay my clippers and T pages. I texted you to get you paid. That's crazy.
in January, I personally made a video about Santos.
Wait, Willito asking his pages to do miracles? Wait, what are you talking about? Rumor is that Bree also Rumor is that Bree pays also. That's why she has supporters now.
Exposing his lore. And after Santos saw this video going viral, he actually DM'd me saying that he had messaged me not to argue but to offer me money in exchange for me saying positive and good things about him. Basically lies, right? At this point I replied to him, well, I kind of told him some mean words because I have issues, and also I know what he's done, so I would in no way accept money from a person like that to clean up their image. But now that I see people circulating that rumor around again, I did want to verify that rumor. It is true, these people do pay T-pages to talk well about them. I'm pretty sure that the majority of influencers do. It's how they get their name out there, but in this case they
I said that's how people grow their streams, or just if you want to make it out, just have people clip you.
do have to pay T-pages to talk good about them because they have a lot of dark history, really dark backstory. If we're being honest, go watch my videos on Santos, you're gonna be shocked.
Yeah, but it's just fascinating that it's not the fact that he's paying clippers, because that's a new meta. I'm gonna just be real, that's a new meta. That's how you get your name out there. But it's just the fact that he has a whole ass history, and it's like, bro, I'm trying to erase this part of my life that I really don't give a shit about, all the victims and everything. So delete that, but start new. Let's start fresh. Let's start here. Clip the good side of me. It's like, bro, no, we literally saw what you did. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. Daddy, how much you pay Tracas? I don't pay Tracas right now. I really don't pay Tracas. Tracas does it for she does charity work. She does charity work. Bless you. Gracias. Thank you, guys. But like I said, just keep posted, bro, because I am gonna need some clippers. I am gonna need some clippers soon, okay? Hit me up if you want to become one. All right? Hit me up once again if you want to become a clipper. All you have to do is make a TikTok page naming Danny something clips, Danny whatever clips, and all you have to do is post me and tag me. That's it. Just hit me up. I can barely clip my nails. God. That was a Tia comeback, bro. Anyways, that was it. Everyone doing charity work around here. Yeah, dude. It's cause, bro, listen, bro. I don't make money like that right now, dude. Once I start making money, then I'll start paying, bro. I'll start paying, okay? But if you guys want to do charity work and get my name out there so I could get more money and pay you, then we'll do it. Danny Puma Clips. Hey, you better save that name first, dude, because people be copying. So that name, Danny Puma Clips, might have just been taken. So sorry. Danny will pay you in jokes. I will. I got you, Danny. Borrow money from Miriam. I know she makes 5K a week. I need a Danny Chilaquile Clips. I think that name might be taken, but try it. Anyways, but that is crazy that Santos wants everything in the past, that literally some bad accusations, allegations to be erased. And yo, just clip me. Just clip the good side of me, dog. That's it. Danny Clip a Chiles. Bro, stop putting your ideas out there. People are gonna steal them. That's a good ass name though. That's a good ass name, dude. Danny Snark. We don't like Snark. Will you pay me? Not now. I'm gonna be truthful. Not now, because I don't have money to pay people. But yeah, man. Once you guys put my name out there and start. Okay, so clipping. Obviously, you guys know how it works, right? Like you just get something funny I say, or something that you think is gonna get traction, or just anything. You clip it on TikTok, and the more clippers you have, the better. Just because now you're seeing my face or whoever you're clipping more on TikTok, on the internet, and people are gonna recognize me every time I come there. I come across their For You page. So that's a whole point of clipping. And then people come to my YouTube and subscribe, and if they like it here, they like it here. But I just ask you, if you clip me, don't clip me out of context, please, because I already have people doing that shit and it's fucking annoying. Some people think that channel or that page is mine, but it's not. It's just a hater / fan page. I don't know. I feel like it's mostly hater. And also make sure my socials are in the clip. That way people could find me. Thank you. Anyways, Danny will give you IOU to start. Yes, exactly. Danny Crash Out Clips. Rome, stop putting names out there, bro. Add mochi and what else? You don't really have to add mochis. But if you want to, you can. But just make sure my name is right there.
Is that all?
No, that's not all. That's not all. And then make sure you tag me. Okay, yeah. I'm dead. Okay, here's Jasmine showering.
Jasmine takes a shit on live.
Oh, wait, what? Taking a shit? Why are you Bro, this is what I don't get. Dude. Why are you taking a shit on live, dude? Why? What?
No, we haven't gotten an apartment yet. We've just been applying and we've gotten approved.
Why am I watching this? Bro, wouldn't you want to shit in peace? Like, wouldn't you want to shit in peace, dude? Just shit in peace, bro. You know you make weird ass faces when that cerote comes out, dude. Come on.
Been delayed to May 26, 2026. Girl, I fucking hate Rockstar. Did they drop a trailer too, or what?
Why is this so normal?
Oh, they did post it, of course.
And why are people clipping this?
Auto 6 is now set to release on May 26.
Dude, that is yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah. You see, bro. You see, there's people clipping this dude, bro. There's people clipping this dude. He's pushing. Dude, imagine pushing and try to talk at the same time. Oh no. What's going on, guys? That's kind of hard, dude. That's kind of hard to do. Not gonna lie. Anyways, that's how many people on the live. You need fiber. All right, thank you, doctor. Appreciate that.
6, 7.
Rome, stop, Rome.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. How am I wasting soul? Are you dumb? Should I block the shit out you and think nothing of it?
Oh shit.
20, 21. Like I said, if you're not buying nothing from this wish list but talking shit, mind your motherfucking business.
Oh shit. And he's feisty too.
Oh my dear. Hey Siri. Play.
Why he say Siri like that though? Hey Siri.
Oh my dear. Hey Siri.
Siri. Hey Siri.
Play.
Oh my god, I cannot, bro. I cannot. There you have it, folks. We seen everything here. We see everything here, bro. Then you gotta stream like that. Next time, Nimolo. Fuck that, bro. Hell no. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Dude, I'm hungry already. Fuck. Okay, let's see what else we got. Danny, you need to talk to us. Take us to the restroom. What the fuck? Edgar's art drew him? Wait, is that the other one you tagged me on? There's no way. That's literally him. That's literally him, bro. El Chihuihuis. Okay, shout out. Wait, who else did he draw? Who else? Dude, imagine. Maxi? Who's this? Who's Max? What the fuck? Who is this? Jordan? What the fuck? Hey Siri. Okay, shout out. E-Type? Shout to Edgar's art though. Shout to Edgar's art. Appreciate that. Max Bean? Oh, Mr. Bean. Wait, Mr. Bean? Mr. Bean. Okay, okay. Yo, Nancy, gracias. Thank you so much. Thank you. Dude, I forgot to show this. I should have showed this when I was speaking on the Met Gala. But this video, y'all sent this. Apparently, Kylie Jenner wasn't able to take off her shoe. Apparently, she taped it, glued her fucking foot to her shoe.
Does it hurt? Max told me to tape my feet into this shoe.
Tape.
And now my feet are stuck in the
Oh my
shoes.
god, that's wild.
Ow. Wait.
Okay, my thing is, why not just soak them like in warm water? Or am I tripping out? Like, just put your feet in warm water, isas. They come off. Right, I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Shout out the Jenners. They don't want to ruin the shoe. Me vale madre, dude. Ruin that fucking shoe, dude. Ruin it. Bro, you're fucking rich. Buy another pair. Those shoes are expensive. Oh my god, dude. I understand if you're a brokey like us. Cause
What's your broke ass?
but they rich.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
They're literally rich. They already ruined it with the tape. Facts, actually. Facts. They brought them from designer. Wow. Brokies.
What's your broke ass?
Brokies. I don't understand rich people, dude. I really don't. Okay. Anyways, moving on. There's a guy that is going, that is in the Cheeseman right now. I think he goes by Daus Mendoza. I don't know who this is. Let me search him up right now. Daus Mendoza. Oh, this guy? Okay. Anyways. Apparently, he's getting backlash. Let's see.
Hi everyone, it looks like Daus Mendoza is currently receiving a ton of backlash after he went on live and stated that why is everyone so surprised about this whole James Charles and Kayla situation right now? This is how Daus reacted on live when everyone was asking him about it.
I mean,
expect. Like, why are y'all so surprised about this drama that's going around? I can't say it on live, but it doesn't have to do with me. But it doesn't. It has to do with one of my friends. Your friends? I did her makeup. Remember Kayla? Oh, yeah. And then
Someone commented, Daus literally follows James and comments and likes his IG stuff, but he's just jumping on the hate hype, lol, which James deserves, but shows you influencer culture. Someone replied, agree, he literally used his blushes for her primas quinces, so it does feel weird. Hi everyone,
Okay, I'm kind of confused, but okay, to my knowledge, he is getting backlash because he's on the hate train. Okay, let me see. Let me see fucking Rich Lucky.
Daus Mendoza unfollowed James Charles. That's right.
Good. Good. What the fuck?
I didn't have. Daus Mendoza unfollowed James Charles. That's right. We have the receipts proving that Daus Mendoza has officially unfollowed James Charles on social media. I believe TikTok as well. But let's see, because Daus Mendoza did speak out about James Charles recently. Now, before I show you the receipts, watch until the end of the video and drop a heart emoji in the chat, because James Charles still has not said anything at all with Kayla Malik. Okay, here we go. So here is what Daus Mendoza said. I was no one's #1 fan. In response to this person saying that Daus Mendoza was James Charles' #1 fan, and Daus Mendoza said that with a negative connotation. Here's a receipt here. James Charles, they unfollowed each other. And here's Daus Mendoza, they unfollowed each other. Now, at the time of making this video, Daus Mendoza has not said anything at all, and neither has James Charles. This is off.
Listen, James Charles is not going to speak on anything, bro. We established that.
The heels of the mounting speculation that Kayla Malik will say something about James Charles. People are waiting on bated breath to see if she says anything at all about it. So let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. This is Rich Lux with the hottest celebrity news and gossip on TikTok.
Wait, does he have the response? James Charles responded to Kayla Malik. Oh, shit.
The times that she played victim over Evan was ridiculous, and somehow managed to make it about her.
James Charles has responded to Kayla Malik.
Dude, didn't James just go crying? Bro! What? Dude, we literally heard it's AI. Oh my gosh. It's not AI, dude. Not everything's AI. That's literally him, bro. And I'm just saying because the, was it Evan's friend Zach was in the car when they had conversations, dude. It's him, bro. It's him, bro. But anyways. Yeah, dude, didn't we establish or someone established? I forgot if it was the Be Better guy or Zach saying that, fuck, I forgot who it was. We just talked about this week, where he said that James was never on Evan's side or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back. But yeah. Wait, someone said he has not responded. Please don't post misinformation. Reach.
Over the situation with Evan Johnson. Let me roll you the clip again.
The amount of times that she played victim over Evan was ridiculous, and somehow managed to make it about her.
That's crazy.
People are now unfollowing James Charles from TikTok. Now, the audio that you just heard.
The amount of times that she played victim over Evan was ridiculous.
Play one more time.
And somehow managed to make it about her.
Was a text message conversation that was an audio that you heard from the text that's now gotten leaked out on TikTok when James Charles was talking to an alleged former employee. Now, the rumors are circulating that the employee got upset over the allegations that's going on with Kayla Malik and Evan Johnson, and that James Charles was involved.
Dude, people really think this is AI. I'm on Kayla's side 100%, but this is AI. How? It was leaked. Didn't you just fucking hear Reach Lux? It was allegedly leaked.
And that was James Charles' response. With that being said, there has been a mass unfollowing spree on James Charles' TikTok account right now over his response to Kayla Malik. Now, at the time of making this video, Kayla has not responded. Now, wait till the end of this video and drop a heart emoji in the chat if you've made it this far. That James Charles finally responding to Kayla Malik, I really don't think that was a proper response. It's just...
Reach! Sorry, I call him Reach Lux, because sometimes he reaches. Bro, that... Oh my God, you pissed me off, dude. Pissed me off. Hold on, but yeah, I see what you guys are saying. Apparently, Bremen Rock threw shade to James. Here it is.
Yeah, and then they always have like ugly names, like James. Like, I'm sorry, and I'm not gonna play a James. Sorry to all the James, except for one fucking James I'm thinking of. You ugly inside and out.
It's always smoke. It's always smoke over here.
Yeah, girl. And then they always...
Bremen, please beat the shit out of James. Please. Wait, they collabed.
Alright, let's get these questions.
Okay.
Alright.
Question number 1 is by Larry. He said, why James built like that?
Why are you built like that, Jamie?
Bitch, why you built like...
Was this before? Wait, when was this? This was a day... No, this was last year, bro. That video's old. Which one? Him clapping back at James? Or the collab? Yeah, the collab is old. But the clap back... I don't know, dude. Shout out to Bremen, though. No, that's an old YouTube cooking video. Okay, so he probably felt that way a long time ago then. Unless he's not speaking about the same James. A.K.A. James Charles. No, sé. Wait, how did we get here anyways? Oh, because we were speaking on Daus. We were speaking on Daus. Daus got backlash because James was exposed for being a pedo. Daus promoted his products, followed him. But because Daus is friends with Kayla, that's why he barely unfollowed him. Yeah, that is crazy, Liz. That is crazy. That is crazy, bro. Danny, you're saying Daus. I don't care if I'm saying it wrong, right? It's Daus, okay? It's literally spelled Daus. Daus Mendoza. Make you guys crash out a little bit. Alright, let's get into some serious shit now, bro. Because, you know, we like to do a little brain rot. And then, my bad. God forbid I have your back. Dude, I'm Tracas. You know I love you here, dude. I'm just playing. It's just all yokes, dude. It's all yokes. I got a clip for him. Tracas, get the fuck out of here, dude. And scene. There you go. Clip that one. Clip that one, Tracas. Anyways. Danny gets mad at Tracas. Wait, what the fuck? What was I doing? Hold on, some other creators getting backlash too. Before we get into some serious stuff, this might be serious too, actually. A male Get Ready With Me creator is abusing his platform. Let's see what people are saying about this guy.
A male Get Ready With Me creator, influencer with nearly 400,000 followers, is abusing his platform to exploit smaller aspiring creators, mainly male and some female. Mind you, this creator literally said that once he gets exposed, that he'll get his manager to cover up the whole thing and take care of it. Damn. Allegedly, he DMs these like smaller aspiring creators saying that he'll help them grow their platform, but later down the line he'll ask for inappropriate pictures, like very explicit pictures. Throughout the past 24 hours, many small creators have been coming light about this, saying that happened to them. And this behavior is just disgusting. This influencer is literally at some of the biggest events for influencers. He hangs out with your favorite influencers probably. It's just crazy. As an influencer, you have so many people who look up to you, so you abusing your power by manipulating smaller creators is just nasty. Allegedly, he's just not going to address the rumors. I wouldn't be surprised if he low-key disappeared off the platform. Comment who y'all think it is, because I don't really know.
Just
but
tell
there's just
us.
a lot of drama going around about him.
Just tell us, dude. Does this influencer have a name other than influencer? No, I think he's an influencer though. But anyways, here's another creator is coming out. I think his name, the guy he's talking about, his name is Jacob.
Guys, there's a male Get Ready With Me influencer who's been doing a lot of creepy stuff. Trying to get like completely solid proof before I expose him, but I will tell you like what he's been doing. He's been targeting smaller accounts who are obviously trying to grow on TikTok, and he first DMs them and he's like, I really want to help you grow on TikTok, like add me on Snapchat. And he has a pretty big platform.
Okay, that's a James move. That's literally James Charles. That's what he does. He grooms him, bruh.
And for somebody trying to grow on TikTok, that's like, okay, yes. But once you add him on Snapchat, it goes downhill very fast. He'll tell these mostly boys, some women, that he can help them grow by reposting their videos and like tagging them in videos. Also, before we go on, I want to say that the reason I'm not exposing him is not because I don't want to expose him. It's because the evidence that I do have already is pretty vague, and I don't want him to lie his way out of it and have me look like a liar. And he has a bigger platform than me that I don't want to be taken down by. Anyways, moving on, I don't know if you guys can tell where this is going, but basically after he has the boys added on Snapchat and after he's said that he knows ways to help them grow, he then asks for inappropriate pictures, whether it's like completely nude or if it's just like ab pictures or something.
Oh my gosh, bro. These people are out of pocket, bro. Mostly boys, 100% James. I don't know. Well, let's keep watching.
Of that sort. It's more of a progression where he'll see what he can get out of you until he asks for like fully crazy stuff. And I've heard this from 2 smaller creators already, but from literally his own words, he's done this before and his manager will fix it. He said he doesn't care if he gets exposed. Actually, I'm gonna show this screenshot. In this screenshot, he's literally saying that the internet has already heard it and he just told his side of the story and everybody believed him. I also don't want to expose too much because I feel like it would mean more coming from somebody who it actually happened to. And he obviously targets smaller creators because they don't have a platform to call him out. I am not an exposing channel. This isn't what I like to do, but I think it's important. And there's already videos of him.
Yeah, very important. And someone's using their platform to take advantage of up and coming creators. Yeah, you better expose them.
Crying and manipulating on his page already, and everybody is like, oh, I'm so sorry in his comments. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my makeup and then I'll be back to end the video. You guys, my makeup is completed and I just want to end the video by saying you guys really need to be careful when it comes to bigger creators messaging you. Their platform gives them a really weird power and balance and a type of credibility when they don't actually have it. I know there's a lot of people who watch my videos who are always asking me for tips to start an account, and I know that a lot of people want to start a TikTok account. But staying safe is so important, especially for younger creators, because thinking about this happening to a young girl is really scary for me. So that's why I wanted to make the video, and hopefully you guys will maybe know who I'm talking about without me saying it. But I have to go to school, so thank you guys.
Why didn't you just say his name? So I think it's Jacob James. He has some videos of him crying too. I think it's Jacob James. It's yeah, Jacob James turned off his comment. Okay, so yeah, people are assuming it's this guy right here, which we have the video. Let's go down the rabbit hole.
There's a lot of people have been seeing videos popping up about me, and I wanted to clear some things up with you guys. I wanted to first preference this video by saying,
yeah, I don't know who this is either, bro. But yeah, comments are off.
People didn't know my age in the video that the girl made or previous videos that other people made, but I am 17. It doesn't excuse any of the actions that I did. I'd like to say sorry to all the people.
You're only 17 and you're doing dirty shit like this, bro? Come on.
I hurt, whether that was in an inappropriate or non-inappropriate context, and continuing knowing that it wasn't the right thing to do and not stopping myself sooner. But I just wanted to apologize to all you guys, and I am reaching out to as many as I can off camera to try to fix things, and I won't be talking about this as much on social media after I make this video. And in fact of that, I will probably be taking time off social media, but also
the usual, you know, I get caught doing something. Let me take a break. Take a break.
People do make mistakes, and in this scenario, I did make a mistake, and I'm trying to fix it as much as I can. I'm still learning with a lot of things, and that still doesn't excuse any of the things that I did, but I just want to try to make it as better as I can. But I'm working on things to make sure that none of this ever happens again. And to the friends that I lost, I'm sorry that I let you guys down, and I feel like I let you guys down, and I hope you guys will be able to rekindle our friendships in the far future. But I understand if not, and I understand if you need space and time, but it was never my intention to hurt anyone.
Take a break.
I hope you guys understand, and I hope one day you guys can all forgive me, and I hope you guys all have a great day.
No, we're not gonna have a great day. What the fuck? Hold on. Let me go to his account. He has 327.
I get it. I get it.
The hell is this? Okay, all right. How is this dude even famous or have this many followers, dude? Dude,
I don't know if your brain is all scrambled from like all.
bro, what? You're not even dancing properly. This is giving Danny Flores. What the how? How, bro? What in the world? Anyways, yeah. Apparently that's a guy getting quote unquote canceled. That is crazy, dude. And that's all he's known. I don't know, man. Listen, I'm having 327,000 followers is a lot. But on TikTok, I'm gonna just be honest, that's nothing, bro. That's nothing. I just don't, yeah, bro. Account managed by parents, your life counts. Did he just put that now too? Anyway, Danny, you get more effort. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. Promising people fame and using them to receive said fame is harmful. He said he didn't want to harm. Yeah, no, he's harming. He's harming. Elena, gracias for being here. What's up, Danny? How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for being here. Shout out. Let me see what else we got. Y'all were saying y'all tagged me in a. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. What the fuck is this? Someone already clipped me, dude. Danny loves 4 chilaquiles. Why? Stop! Oh, bro! That's not me, dude. Hey, I promise, that's not me, bro. That was a good one, though. That was a good one. I give you that. Who is this, Daddy? Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Shout out, dude. That's good, actually. Let me actually repost this. Let me heart it. Let me repost. Make sure y'all go follow this clip channel. Follow back. Danny's love for chilaquiles. There you go. Danny's love for chilaquiles. Damn, not gonna lie. I shake that shit pretty good.
Period.
Oh. Who the fuck said body tea, bro? Ain't it, what the? Hell no, that's not body tea, dude. Exposing your L. Hey. That's what you get on OF, mamash. That's what y'all get over there, mamash and papash. You never know what you. Hey, sometimes I be bored. I just be bored, you know. As you should, period. Wakala. Wow, takas. And then you say why I come to you, bro. Why I come after you. Hell no. Hell no. This man. Danny making himself. I know. I am. Play one more time, Karina. No. Yeah. Ya te gustó mi body. Yeah. Hey. Go to OF, dude, if you want to see this cuerpo. This cuerpazo, dude. Cuerpazo indeed, actually. Y'all gonna hit me with one of these, bruh. Damn. Alright, there you go. Let's see. That was just my tag, but someone had mentioned that y'all tagged me in some chismes, so that's why I was going through my tags. But apparently, y'all love to fucking have me crash out.
Guys, people say I fall off, but I sold out my club event.
Oh, this is good right here. She's talking about me. Wait, is she talking about me? Cause I made a page. Okay. So I was clipped. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you context, bro. Let me show you context. I was clipped. Dude. Okay. This is what someone clipped me, which is wild, you know. Shawty fell off. She did. Which kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. That's why I'm saying, dude. That's why I say people on social media should expand their wings, dude. Go do something else instead of just TikTok, because people are gonna be bored. You doing the same shit, aka Shawty, just looking at her phone while being live, not paying attention to her chat. I don't know, man. People get bored so fast, dude. So fast. That's why you have to switch up your content sometimes. But yeah, man. Okay, basically, clip. Wow. Shout out to whoever clipped me. Appreciate that. But also, if you guys see here, someone said, I feel like Benjy is falling off too, which sucks because I loved him. I don't know if he fell off, but we could get into that right now. Anyways, now let's go see what Shawty said. I didn't even know she was. Nah, I'm gonna shut up. Let's see.
Guys, people say I fall off, but I sold out my club event. I sold out. I'm happy, and today's my club event.
Shawty, look, we almost have the same views, dude. I'm at 671. You're at 739. Hey, you didn't fall off though. You didn't fall off. You used to get like thousands of viewers. But anyways,
In LA, in Globals. So I'm happy that I sold out. People say I fall out, but I sold out the club event. Nothing new. Nothing new.
Shawty, you better humble your fucking ass, see? That's why I'm blocked. I know. That's why I get blocked. Listen. Shout out for you, dude. You did that. You did that. Here we go. Brushing. Did she say anything else?
Funny how people say I fall out, but I sold. It's funny how people say I fall out, but I sold out.
Escupe primero.
How does that work?
I mean, I'm pretty sure people are referring to your numbers, dude. Listen, you used to hit the thousands, which, you know, shout out, dude. I mean, 635 is still a lot of people watching you, I'm not gonna lie. But like, hey, I don't know. You were at fucking, dude, you had over 10,000 people watching you at some point, which was hella dope, dude. Hella dope. And now you have the same viewership as me. And before y'all come at me saying, bruh, you only have 600. Yeah, bitch. I used to only have 200. So we're moving up in life over here, okay? We're moving up in life. But yeah, Kay, you're actually right. All of a sudden, Danny's a minion and Shade's Shawty clipped that. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. All of a sudden, because I'm a minion, Shawty wants to shade me? I don't know, Shawty. I think we should settle this on a TikTok battle. But hey, let me know. Alright, anyways. Let's see what else we got. Dude, I didn't even know she responded. That was good. Take a bite. Hey, I've been here since 200 viewers. Shout out Alex, dude. Okay, good night. Good night, Danny Bay too. Dude, where you been at, loca? Anyways, all right, I think that was pretty much it. Yeah, that was pretty much it. For real, you would get like 250. Yeah, bro. We're just moving up, bro. And in the summer, it's just gonna get better. Trust. All right, hold on. We also have an update. I don't know if you guys remember. Let me see if I could bring this couple up. But Bret and Maria, I know y'all gonna be like, who the is Bret and Maria? So, damn, this topic, maybe last year, dude. It's been a minute. and I kind of don't remember it, but it was how this guy had a one night stand with this chick named Maria, and that's all I remember. I'll be honest, that's all I remember. But anyways, if you guys see you guys be like, oh yeah, dude, I remember this. Here's an update.
I sense that there's some heavy hitters watching me tonight.
Yo Mamba, gracias. Thank you for the 5. Did Willito stream the best Cinco de Mayo stream ever? Wait. Did Willito stream the best Cinco de Mayo stream ever, chat? I don't know. That's a confusing sentence, but hold on. Let me tell this first.
Bret in March of a year ago. He had a daughter, and he had told me that it was like this really kind of unconventional situation where he had agreed to get someone pregnant as like kind of a sperm donor situation, but that he wouldn't have to be involved. And then his parents found out after she was pregnant and basically were like, you need to be involved. No, absolutely not. You're not doing that. Baby's not going to grow up without a dad. No. And so he shows up to the birth and he decides that he's going to be a parent.
And correct me if I'm wrong, this is with a woman who he had like a one night fling with.
Yeah, I think that's where a lot of TikTok gets really confused. So they had a one night stand in the past, right. And then she was like hanging out. I'm not going to slander her. She's hanging out with a lot of his friends. So she was kind of still around, but he wasn't doing anything. And then she approached him about the sperm donor situation, and they agreed, and they hung out for a few weeks. And a lot of people have said, oh, well, there's like...
Wait, she wasn't letting him see the baby, no? Or was it that she got pregnant and never told him? I honestly forgot. It's been a minute that I've covered this. But yeah, when I remember covering this, that was a fucking wild story.
Pictures of them together, and so it wasn't just a one night stand. And I'm like, y'all, this isn't The Handmaid's Tale. How do y'all think she got pregnant? Like, I don't know how to explain this to y'all, but I don't want to have to like say that. But like, yes, they hung out. Like, how do y'all think a baby is made?
Yes, they had fucking sex, so dude. Anyways, here's Bret's video.
I'm probably going to jail for this. I don't care.
Dude, this photo is full of receipts, bro. We love that. We love that, Bret. Thank you. He was in the baby's life, then she stopped letting him see the baby. Yeah, it's something around those lines, dude. I totally forgot. It's been like a year.
I've stayed quiet long enough. A few years ago, I agreed to be a sperm donor. She said she just wanted the baby and not a relationship. I was young and naive, and I trusted someone that I shouldn't have. When she told me she was pregnant...
That's crazy to trust someone with having your baby, dude. That is fucking wild. I would never. Like, bro, imagine a random person. Ugh, it's because you guys, I don't know. You ladies, would you have? Maybe, let me see if I can word this. I don't know, because some ladies do really want kids. But is this the way to do it? Like going to a rando, like, yo, let's have a one night stand, bro. Let me have your baby. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. But according to the other lady, she did not... it wasn't just like a... They knew each other. They knew each other from the past or some shit.
I congratulated her and moved to California. I thought that was the end of it. But then she started messaging my mom. She said she had no one, and she pressured us all to be at the birth. So we did. We were all at the birth. I signed the birth certificate, and I decided to be in the baby's life as a dad. I let her and the baby live in my Airbnb for free. I had to pay child support, and she took over $52,000. I thought I was doing the right thing. I thought I was being a dad. She started asking me to be a family, and when I refused, she called me a deadbeat online, and I stayed silent throughout it all. 2.5 years later, I decided to take 2 DNA tests. Both of them said the same thing. I was not the father. When I shared the results, she said that I was...
Yeah, that's why it was crazy, dude. That's why it was crazy, because he was taking... Yeah. I remember now. It wasn't his kid.
Lying, and that we tampered with the test.
Before you back all start believing his shit, some company with her DNA, that could have been anyone's DNA.
She filed a restraining order. A judge silenced me and made me remove all my posts based on Maria's claim that I was actually the father. Here is the court order DNA test that I had to request. And it confirmed again, I am not the father. And while I was silent, she kept going. She was changing dates on photos, spinning stories, manipulating people online. Some people believed her. But while she was doing that, I was uncovering the truth. Connections, manipulations, lies, and the truth about who the real father is. This is just the beginning of Maria's web of lies.
Dude, we love this. My boy, he came with the receipts, bro. Here's part 2.
Here's part 2 of my side. Apparently, I've been in a full-blown relationship I wasn't even aware of. Maria and I had a one-night stand on December 12th, 2020. She was in her 30s and I had just turned 24. And let me say this slowly for the people in the back. We were never in a relationship.
Okay.
She wanted more and I didn't. So instead of taking the L, she turned into a full-blown homie hopper. Like back to back.
Oh.
She just went down the
Not the homie hopper, dude. That's crazy. Yeah. Expose the shit out of her.
roster like it was her job. I guess the logic was, if I won't date her, maybe I'll change my mind after I watch her hook up with all my friends. Bold strategy. It didn't work. And in case you think I'm still lying, her own cousin confirmed that we were never together. I'm sorry, Hadley. I know you hate this picture, but this is the time that Maria asked me to be a sperm donor. So she doesn't want to do IVF, and I'm convenient because we've already slept together once. She says she wants nothing from me, and instead of doing the smart thing and walking away, I said yes, because I was 24 and apparently thought the best use of my time was becoming a discount sperm donor for someone that I wasn't even texting back. I was thinking with the wrong head.
Yeah, literally thinking with the opposite head, dude. Thinking with the camote and shit, dude. What the fuck? Why would you do that?
She said, no strings, no drama. I just want a baby. I was like, sounds easy enough. I can do that. I really thought I could just...
Yo, Alex, facts. Imagine she was already pregnant. Facts. And she... Dude, imagine she was already pregnant. She didn't know who the dad was because she was homie hopping. And she said, you know what? This dude, this motherfucker right here looks like he'd be a great dad. Let me pin this shit on him. Damn.
With her and help her get pregnant. And then go back to business as usual. Like, thanks for stopping by. Good luck with the whole parenting thing. Top tier, dumbass behavior. I own that, I know it, but I genuinely believed her when she said it would be simple. No drama and no strings attached. That's not what happened.
Okay, let's go to part 3. Do you say something, Brad?
So this woman told me I got her pregnant the same day she got her period, and then accidentally exposed herself on TikTok 3 years later. May 7th, 2021, Maria gets her birth control arm implant out. She's from my hometown, and she was living in New Orleans at the time, so she could only be here on the weekends. So she came in town the next 2 weekends, May 14th and May 21st. We partied with my friends, she stayed over, she had someone take these pictures, and then later tried to use them to prove we were in a relationship. We weren't. What was I supposed to say? Don't take a picture with me? And then I went to California. While I'm there, I posed with another girl, Whitney. She's only a friend, but Maria didn't know that. Maybe she got jealous, I don't know, but what she did next will never cease to amaze me. On June 6, 2021, Maria gets her period. She knows I didn't get her pregnant, and she also knows I'm about to move across the country. So she invites me to brunch and...
Yeah, this was a setup, bro. Now I'm thinking she got pregnant after the fact she told him she was pregnant when she wasn't really pregnant. Does that make sense, chat? Does that make sense? I know it's confusing, but it has to make sense, bro. She used this dude.
She stole one of my biggest gifts.
Sorry, wrong button.
And she tells me she's pregnant, fully knowing that she's not. Then she starts drinking, like a lot. We then leave and go to another restaurant and meet up with my friend Dylan, and she also tells him that she's pregnant. Dylan and I think it's weird that she's drinking, but she insists it's okay. Here's the proof that this...
How stupid can you... Dude, us guys be we're like one of the most stupidest people in the planet, bro. Stupidest human beings, bro. Now I see why Jesus, la comadre, said what he said, bro. Don't trust a Latino man. Well, actually, he's not Latino, but don't trust no... Oh, my God. She told you she was pregnant. And you see her drinking. You're a fucking dumbass, dude. And you still believed it? No mames, güey. No mames.
This video is on June 6th.
Fuck this place, boom to California.
Like, hey, you didn't get a lemon in here.
Oh, fuck, wrong way.
This video is dumb, but it shows two things. Maria was drinking, and I made it very clear that I was leaving. And that's important because that brunch, that's the last time I ever saw her until the week before the baby was born. Here's how we found out that she was on her period when she told me she was pregnant.
Okay, it's fucking loud, bruh.
Here's a photo she posted to TikTok to try to prove we were in a relationship. She changed the dates on the photos, but we'll get into that later. And then she posted this one. I then tell my girlfriend, who's a nurse, that she took that photo the day that she told me she was pregnant. And had to like, hold up, there's no way. Let me see that ultrasound photo again. So we pull up the ultrasound that she sent my mom. The ultrasound was done on January 17th, 2022. And it showed that she was 32 weeks and 1 day. I've since learned that pregnancy is calculated from the first day of a woman's last menstrual period. And if we count back 32 weeks and 1 day from January 17th, 2022, we get June 6th, 2021, the day she told me she was pregnant. And we didn't sleep together that day either. Since she never saw me after that, that means that she knew from the beginning that I was never the father. Furthermore, here's proof that I'm in California the only weekend that she could have gotten pregnant. She trapped me before there was even a baby.
Damn.
And the crazy part, we probably would have never found out if she wouldn't have posted the photos. She exposed
She's a dumbass.
her own lie, and it only gets crazier from here.
There's more? Bro. What? 13 parts? Sorry, chat. This is good.
Here's how I ended up the birth of a baby that I was only supposed to be a sperm donor for. July 12th, 2021, she confirms that she's actually pregnant. We only found that out later when she started posting on TikTok, but at that time she kept quiet. From July 22nd through July 26th, I was with my friend Whitney. She met my mom and she posted it on Facebook. Maria didn't know she was just a friend, and based on what happened next, I think she got jealous. Because not long after, Maria starts messaging my mom.
Oh, got the mama on the phone. Yeah, sorry I could pause it, but yes, her cousin, Maria's cousin, the girl that was pregnant, or was pregnant, came out defending Maria too. But yeah, like Rome said, now she looks stupid as fuck for defending her dumbass cousin.
And she posted it on Facebook. Maria didn't know she was just a friend, and based on what happened next, I think she got jealous. Because not long after, Maria starts messaging my mom.
Hello?
Hey, Mama.
The night, I guess that we first met, I guess was that night at the half show. One of the first things after we introduced ourselves and sat down, I can remember her saying to me that she hoped that I didn't think that she took advantage of my son. And of course I gave a polite answer to that. We went on to discuss.
You literally took advantage. What the fuck do you mean?
She mentioned, how I guess she was impressed with you to be so young and so successful at that age. I can remember her mentioning your house and all your toys.
From that point on, Maria started pulling my mom in deeper. She would ask for baby pictures of me, and she told her mom that baby's gonna look just like me. She made my mom feel important and needed, and when Maria told her that she had no one, my mom felt pressured to come to the birth.
She told me if something ever happens to her, I want you to raise the baby. And I just remember thinking that poor girl has no one.
By then, my family was in, they were planning to be at the birth, and I was about to be too. My mom tells me that Maria told her she has no one coming to the birth,
She
no
lied.
family, no support. She's scared and she really wants me to be there. So I booked the flight on February 23rd, 2022, $677, and I sent Maria the screenshot. By this time, Maria has already had 2 separate baby showers and never posted anything about it. Not one bump photo, nothing. And then a few hours after I booked my ticket, and on the same day that I sent her the screenshot confirming I was going to be at the birth. And at 8.5 months pregnant, that is the first time she ever posts that she's pregnant. And she uses my last name. She waited until I was fully in, and then she told the world. She didn't just lie, she made sure the lie had backup. The day the baby was born, I was there, and I was the first person to ever hold the baby. And I just remember thinking, this is what it feels like to become a dad. I didn't care about anything else in that moment. My parents are there posting about how they're grandparents again. And then the nurse comes in and she brings in the forms for the birth certificate and the acknowledgement of paternity. I signed everything because I thought the baby was mine and Maria knew I would. After the birth, she scheduled a full-blown newborn photo shoot. She posed me holding the baby and they would jump in the photos. She had my dog in the photos too and had already ordered a bandana that said Big Brother. She shared the photos online, but I had no idea because I was already blocked on Facebook. She was posting pictures of me.
She's such a evil ass lady, bro. Evil.
And the baby, making it look like we were this perfect little family. And while I'm across the country, she's messaging my childhood friends. She's asking my best friend Dylan and his girlfriend Megan to babysit, and they do. She starts asking my friends and family if they want to be the godparents. She didn't just ask 1 or 2 people, she told multiple friends they might be chosen. Literally, this is what my brother posted of me, the baby, and my friends. He joked, the godparents who didn't make the cut. And Maria liked the picture. At first, she kept things peaceful and calm. It's like she didn't want to risk pushing me away too fast. Once I was settled into this nice little world she created for me, that's when she started to tighten her grip. And that's when the real abuse begins. Part 5 coming tonight.
Oh my God.
Here's where I ended up. You don't realize it's abuse when there's no bruises. But she didn't need
Holy
violence.
shit.
She used my love for the baby to control me. She waited until I was all in. Once I settled into my role as a father, once she knew I wasn't going anywhere, that's when it changed. The control started small, a comment here, a demand there, but it escalated fast. It was Easter 2022 and I flew home to see the baby. I spent nearly $900 on flights. My whole family was at the house. My parents, nieces, uncles, aunts, cousins. I blocked off my Airbnb and I hosted everyone including Maria and the baby. At first, things seemed normal. She was upstairs drinking, talking with my mom, being friendly. I was downstairs with my cousin just hanging out. The more she drank, the more her attitude started to shift. There was this edge to her, sharp glances and short responses. I could feel it building. Then, out of nowhere, she leans over the upstairs balcony, clearly drunk, and screams down at me in front of everyone, "Get your ass up here and take care of your child." My mom says this is the first time that she saw it. That Maria expected something from—
Nope. 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 Take her ass. Leave. Leave.
For me, way beyond what we agreed to. For me, it was the first sign that if I didn't do what she wanted, she would humiliate me in front of everyone. After that day, things shifted. Subtly at first. But every time I didn't respond fast enough and give her what she wanted, she would use the baby against me. May 16th, 2022, she asked if her and the baby could stay in my Airbnb rent-free. I don't answer right away. A few hours later, she threatens to take the baby away from me, so I say yes. She moves in, I cover rent, utilities, internet, everything. Meanwhile, I can't rent it out during peak season. I'm losing money left and right, but I tell myself it's worth it to stay in the baby's life. August 2022, I come back again, so I have to drive an hour each day just to see the baby, and then an hour back just to sleep with my parents. I keep showing up, I keep complying, because by now, it's clear. I push back, I lose access. After she moved out of the Airbnb, the control didn't stop. She texted me, "This is what—
Is that a book of evidence? Yes, it's all his receipts, bro. That shit's stacked. That's what I like, though. That's what I like.
I want from you." She wanted me to start paying the full daycare amount, even though there was no court order in place. And in exchange, she said that I could have the baby every other weekend if I stay at my parents' house. I've never been arrested, I didn't use drugs, I've never been violent, abusive, or even raised my voice around her. There was no court ruling, no concern from a judge, nothing. It wasn't co-parenting, it was control. My access to the baby came with conditions that she made up as she went. Then, about a week later, she posted a photo on Instagram with the man that we now know is the dad. Just something to note. We'll get into that later.
Ah, dude. This dude needs a Netflix series, bro.
Baptism. We talked about this in my first video, but here's a quick recap. I drove 14-hour round trip just to be there. The night before, she asked me to come hang out. I said no, I didn't want to give her the wrong impression. So she told me I wasn't allowed to come to the baptism just like that. I didn't fight it, I just let my parents go instead. I was just trying to keep the peace.
Not being able to go to your own kid's baptism, that's fucking wild, dude. And I'm saying his own kid. I know it's not his kid, but at the time he thought it was his baby.
By summer of 2023, things took another turn. Now it wasn't just emotional pressure, it was legal. I was overwhelmed and hiring an attorney felt too expensive. Plus, I had no reason to question paternity. Maria told me if I didn't just sign what her lawyer sent, she would take me to court and get $1,400 a month in child support and $16,000 in back pay. I felt trapped. In those same messages, she said that she didn't want to go in front of a judge. Looking back now, that feels important. I agreed to pay $750 a month and $10,000 in back child support just to avoid a legal battle.
Damn.
I didn't think I could win, so on August 21st, I wired her $10,000.
Damn!
Once the court order was in place, things would settle down, but they didn't. If anything, the control got worse. I made my first court-ordered child support payment on November 1st. Less than 2 weeks later, she's calling me names, refusing to let me keep the baby overnight, and demanding more money again. Even simple visits came with strict conditions. When I tried to coordinate a time to see the baby, she laid out impossible rules for pickup and drop-off. She told me exactly when, where, and how, and still refused overnight visits. She insulted me in one breath, and demanded child support in the next. I gave her extra money, $30 here, $250 there, all outside the court order. I was trying to avoid conflict and trying to stay in the baby's life. Then out of nowhere, she texted me that she wants to be with me. I told her gently, again, that's not what I want. Days later, she posted photos of me and the baby at our house on Christmas morning, like we're a happy little family. By early 2024,
Dude, this girl's bipolar as fuck.
it felt like there was no line that she wouldn't cross. February 1st, I make the court-ordered child support payment on time. On Valentine's Day, I posted this photo while I was out to dinner. I wasn't even in town, it wasn't my girlfriend, just a night out. Maria saw it and immediately started freaking out, texting that I should have taken the baby to dinner instead. Then she said, keep this up and I won't let you see it anymore.
Shit.
I sent her $100 for a Valentine's dinner for her and the baby, just trying to avoid another explosion. March 1st, I pay again, $750 in support, plus $31 extra for dance class. Again, not court ordered, just trying to keep the peace. Then she posts birthday photos, thanking our family and best friends for coming to celebrate. We don't share family or best friends. She just went out of her way to find my family and friends, message them, and inserted herself into every part of my life. I paid for the birthday party, $364. So
Okay, Chuck E. Cheese, calm the fuck down. You're so fucking expensive, dude.
And inserted herself into every part of my life. I paid for the
$364 for Chuck E. Cheese? No mames, dude. Bruh, Chuck E. Cheese expensive as fuck.
birthday party, $364. So she didn't need extra money. However, the next day, she demands the child support payment 26 days early. When I say no, she tells me to die and says I'll never see the baby again. The next day, I sent her $156, not because I wanted to or was ordered to by the courts, because I felt like I didn't even have a choice anymore. Then she posted even more birthday photos, this time at dinner with my family, like everything was normal. I guess because I paid her, she was happy. By this point, I was drained financially, emotionally, mentally. She controlled when I could see the baby, how much I paid, what I was allowed to post, and how I lived my life. And every time I pushed back, she would punish me for it. It didn't matter how much I gave, she always wanted more. And I didn't think it could get worse. But then I met Hadley. And for the first time since meeting Maria, I was in a real relationship. An actual one, and it was serious. Part 6 of Maria's...
But his girlfriend is a little mastermind.
Those nurses who built giant platforms on TikTok for being such amazing, kind people, they were narcissists too. Specifically, Hadley.
Girlfriend who was a nurse tampered with the test result. Nurse Hadley lost custody of all her children.
Okay, I want to take a moment
Okay, intro. Hold on. Can we?
to address the people saying I'm a clown.
This is a 7-minute. Hold on, chat. We gotta.
But his girlfriend is a little.
We gotta do this faster.
Mastermind.
Those nurses who built giant platforms on TikTok for being such amazing, kind people, they were narcissists too. Specifically, Hadley.
Girlfriend who was a nurse tampered with the test result. Nurse Hadley lost custody of all her children.
Okay, I want to take a moment to address the people saying I'm a clout chaser for addressing this again. This became an entirely different battle for me when they attacked Hadley. When I originally shared my story to clear my name, Maria, through her cousin, came online and spread horrible lies about Hadley. They said that she lost custody of her kids, that she was a felon, and that she tampered with the DNA test. None of those things are true, but so many people believed it. I watched the person I love cry while strangers made videos about her. They review bombed her book without even reading it, and despite all that, she still stood by me. So yes, I came with a literal binder of receipts, and I'm going through it in order so they can't twist things again. Because it's one thing to hurt me, but it's a whole other thing when you're attacking the person that I love. Hadley and I met at the gym, and we went on our first date on March 20th, 2024. About a month later, I brought Hadley to lunch with my mom. My mom told us about Maria texting her recently. Maria was saying that I was selfish, that I wasn't allowed to see the baby anymore, and that she didn't want the baby to grow up like me. Hadley said she can't do that. There's a court order. Because Hadley knew the system, she'd already been through it herself. On June 8th, we spent the day with the baby, Hadley's kids, and some close friends. At cornhole, we went to a birthday party, and even had dinner with friends that night. It was just a good day. But when Maria found out that the baby and I were at Hadley's house, she lost it. She texted my mom saying I don't get to play house with their daughter. It's an interesting choice of words considering how the story ends. Maria demanded that I call her immediately or she's going to call the police. I had to leave the baby with Hadley and her friend to go to another room so I could calm Maria down. Soon after, I go on a bachelor trip that was planned months in advance. While I'm gone, Maria jumps on Facebook and has a full-blown meltdown. She says I'm absent from the baby's life and that I skipped town on Father's Day. I'd just seen the baby a few days ago and already had a flight booked to be back on Father's Day. But reality doesn't stand a chance when Maria opened social media. Her post was public, no matter how many times she claims it was only friends and family. This little globe icon says otherwise. There's no way it was only her 5,000 close friends and family. Hadley saw it, her family saw it, probably half the state saw it. She called me a deadbeat, she said that I put my dick in anything that walks, and accused me of shoving hot dogs down my throat for Instagram likes, which honestly is pretty funny. But the real kicker, she ends it with, the truth is coming out and I'm not afraid to share it to the public anymore. She's all about
Okay, Shawty, the truth will come out.
freedom of speech until someone else starts talking. Anyways, she doesn't answer my calls or texts on Father's Day, so I don't get to see the baby. I'm not even shocked at this point. On June 20th, we headed to the Bahamas for Hadley's brother's wedding. My parents were supposed to keep the baby for the weekend, but at the last moment, Maria asked if she could keep the baby instead. I say, sure, trying to keep the peace. Naturally, 2 seconds later, she's texting my mom. She's saying that I chose my girlfriend over my daughter, and now she's going back to court for full custody. My mom calls her out and says exactly what everybody else is thinking. You've micromanaged his every move, he's never bashed him publicly, and you've wished him dead more than once. And she was right.
Bro, she's literally fucking insane, dude. I don't know how else to phrase it. She's insane.
According to the court order, I'm supposed to have the baby for the whole month. But as usual, Maria was picking and choosing what rules apply. June 25th, this is what her family loves to twist. The infamous Lowe's incident. Here's what actually happened. The night before on the phone, Maria told me that I could pick the baby up from school in the morning. So I did. We ran some errands, grabbed lunch, and then we went to Lowe's. While I'm there, I text her and ask if I could keep the baby overnight. She calls me immediately. Her response, not thanks, not sure. It's, is Hadley with you? I said yes, and instantly she flips. She says that she's coming to Lowe's right now. I was like, no, you're not gonna make a scene in Lowe's. I'll just drop Hadley off and then I'll bring her back to your house like we planned. I hang up and then I reiterate what I said on the phone through text. I put away my phone while I'm driving. I check my phone when I park at Hadley's house. Apparently Maria's at Lowe's now. I had multiple missed calls from my dad. I call him back and he tells me that Maria's calling him. And apparently she was running up and down the aisles at Lowe's screaming that her daughter had been kidnapped. Oddly enough, her family doesn't know. They just said that I didn't answer the phone for hours. The drive from Lowe's to Hadley's house is 17 minutes. I call Maria back and she starts making threats. Hadley tells me to hang up and text her because I need this in writing. That enrages Maria, but we'll get back to that soon. Regardless, I brought her back with no issue. On August 5th, Maria lets me see the baby again. A few days later, she comes inside Hadley's house. She meets Hadley's kids, she goes into their bedroom, she even played dolls with one of her daughters for a minute. Then when she comes back to pick the baby up, all 3 of Hadley's kids are there, standing at the door, waiting by. And this is the same woman that went online and told people that Hadley lost custody of all her kids. She knew that was a lie. She met the kids and stood in their home. That wasn't confusion, that was strategy. Maria knew that if she could convince people that Hadley was a terrible person, the attention would shift off of her, and the truth wouldn't matter anymore. She wasn't trying to defend herself. She was just trying to take Hadley down because she was helping me. And they hated her for it. They knew she had a platform. They knew that people online loved to cancel large creators, so they made her the target because that was easier than answering for what they had. On August 10th, I did the first DNA test. That video and the follow after will be next. But for now, people have said that Maria only shared stuff privately on her Facebook to family and friends. That's just not true. But even if those posts were private, they weren't. Explain this. Maria and her friends were in Hadley's comment section months before I made a video. They were harassing her and spreading lies, trying to bait her into saying something back. Hadley didn't respond, she just deleted it and moved on. Meanwhile, they're in her comments saying that I was behind on child support and that she moved me into her house after only knowing me for 3 months. For the record, none of that is true. But they weren't interested in the facts. They were interested in turning the internet against her before I ever said one word. And I sat there with DNA results in my hand, knowing everything they were saying was a lie. And that's when it really hit me. This wasn't just about controlling me anymore. This was about making sure no one ever believed me. And if they had to ruin Hadley to do that, they didn't care. On October 8th, I finally posted the truth. I shared the DNA results, I told my story, and I kept it factual. And immediately, Maria's cousin Michelle jumped into Hadley's DMs. She said, you're the problem. Bret was never this confident until you were...
Hey, fuck Michelle, dude. She is another piece of caca, dude. She is another piece of shit, bro. I have a feeling she knew everything was a lie, but she still backed her up.
He never questioned anything before you, and there it was. It was never about the DNA test. It was never about co-parenting. They were just angry because I was not easy to control anymore. And Hadley, he was never the villain. They just hated that someone finally gave me the strength to stand up for myself. And what really blows my mind is how many creators took their side. Even after Michelle publicly posted that she ever saw Hadley, it was on site. She wasn't even hiding it. She was threatening violence, admitting to lying, and openly trying to destroy her. And instead of calling that out, these creators amplified it. They didn't ask any questions. They didn't look at any of the facts. They just picked up the pitchfork and joined in. So if...
Damn, he also had screenshots of the people that talk shit about his girl and himself. Damn. Props, bro. Props.
You're one of those people who helped them do it. You didn't just get it wrong. You helped abusers keep their power. I'll be waiting for an apology.
Damn, dude. That's a good one. Actually, he ate with that one. He ate that with that response. Okay. I just gotta play them faster because I'm running out of time. This is just 4 minutes. Hold on, bruh. Hold on, brother.
I just said, I'm not the dad. By July, I was done. Told her, if you're not going to follow the agreement, neither am I. And so, I quit paying her.
I asked her if I could keep the baby. She said, once you pay, then we can discuss. I told Hadley I wasn't paying her, and we got into it. She's like, you have everything you need to take her back to court. If I stop paying, all the judge is going to hear is that I stopped paying child support. I understood what Hadley was saying, but I was at my breaking point. And then I hear from my mom. Now she's telling my parents that they can't even see the baby anymore because I refuse to care for her. Which to Maria, that just means I'm not paying her enough. And it's the same thing that she always does. When she can't control me, she goes to my parents because she knows that works. I caved after 6 days and paid her. Just like that, I was allowed to see the baby again. Hadley brought up DNA test, and me thinking court was imminent, I thought it was a good idea to go ahead and order it. So that weekend when I had the baby, I decided to do it. So me and Hadley are just laying on the couch, laughing about something, and that's when I get a notification. It's an email from Paternity Lab. After I open this email, I read it, and I think I'm reading it wrong, but I scan it 3 times, and I see 0%.
I couldn't imagine what this dude went through. Like, holding your daughter or being with your daughter, and then you get this email that your daughter's not yours. That's fucking sad, dude. That's just fucking wild.
I look at Hadley and I say, I'm not the dad. And I just drop my phone. And she picks it up and she says, you're reading it wrong. You know, she starts scanning it, you know, and zooming in, and I'm over here just with my hands over my head. She looked at me and she said, you're not the dad. And it just felt unreal. I felt shock. And that's when I immediately called my mom. Whenever she answered, I just said,
oh, that's right. That happened to Jay Cook. I totally forgot. Yeah, dude.
Not the dad. She didn't know I was taking the test. It was a complete shock to her. She yelled at me. She said that that's not real. There's no way. At one point, she was like, there's no way. Y'all have the same eyelashes. Y'all have the same toes. And I said, Mama, everybody has eyelashes. I just looked at everything.
Damn.
It's not my kid. So after a week, there's this incredibly weird silence. I feel this pressure on me to make a decision, and I'm trying to tell everybody what else to do, and I don't even know what to do myself. And one night, Hadley comes up to me and she says that, hey babe, we can just pretend none of this happened. Whatever you want to do, I support you 100%. And after thinking on that, it was definitely an option. No one else knows. We could just go on, continue with the regular lives. I wasn't thinking about...
Dude, that's a hard choice to make, though. You raised your daughter, you raised this kid for, I don't know, a year, maybe 2. I don't know how old the kid is. But bruh, you can't just stop. I don't know. Maybe some people could just stop seeing the kid. Oh, not my kid, not my problem. Then I'm out. But nah, man, you care for the kid. You love the kid. So damn, this dude had a hard choice to make.
Maria and how she treated me at this point, it was just me thinking about my relationship with my daughter. I think 2 days went by, and all I could think about during those 2 days was how unfair it was that the real dad had been robbed of all this time with her, all those special moments that I spent with her. That is something that he never got to have. I felt like I was taking that if I was to not tell the truth. So at this point, I still haven't made a decision. My parents still don't believe it at all. I decided to do another DNA test, and I wanted to see the baby and see how I still felt whenever I held her. So everything was fine at first. She was calling me Dada, and just every time she would call me Dada, it just started to eat at me. At one point, I started uncontrollably crying, and I had to call my mom to come get her. I couldn't do the test that day. So my mom comes and picks her up, and Hadley being Hadley, she calms me down. And the next morning, I know that I still need to do the test. My mom brings the baby back down, and that's when we did the second test. I knew exactly how the results would be. And I knew this would be the last time I see her. And that was the single most worst day of my life. And as I'm trying to grieve this, I still have to keep quiet. I'm trying to talk to attorneys. I'm trying to keep my cool. And I still have Maria harassing me and abusing me through messages when I know at this point that it's not my kid.
Wow, bro. Yeah. I couldn't imagine that. It's crazy. Where the heck did my viewer count go? Hold on. Let me go back to... Wait, where's the other videos? Bruh, where is it? Wait, what part were we on? Or part 7? It's part 8.
Started telling friends and...
We're almost done, chat. We're almost done.
Family and everybody's in shock.
Hold on, brother. Please hold. Just trying to pull it up.
Started telling friends
for the fast.
And family and everybody's in shock.
The probability of paternity is 0%. Bro.
Wasn't that the most insane thing you've ever seen in your life? I hired a lawyer and he said, do not contact Maria again until she serves. For the first few weeks, I was just sad. And then there was this moment. Hadley and I were just sitting there and she kind of mumbled under her breath, I can't believe she called me a whore. And both of us just started dying laughing. This was the first moment where I was like, what the did I just go through? And then small town, people start talking and I start getting messages like this. I guess all of her friends always knew who the real baby daddy was, but no one bothered to tell me. And I was pissed.
Her friends and you? Dude, that means her fucking cousin you, bro. If her friends knew who the baby daddy was, her cousin that came out and talked shit about him definitely knew who the baby daddy was too. That's fucking foul, bro. No one decided to say...
I start looking at this tattoo every day. She would post this tattoo on her Facebook, and now knowing that her friends knew, I start wondering, were they laughing at me the whole time? I started to hate looking at my own arm, and I didn't want the tattoo anymore. It had nothing to do with the baby, it had everything to do with Maria. Hadley suggested that I either get it covered or removed. After some thought, I thought a line through it would symbolize moving on from the abuse, but not forgetting the child I love. In October, Maria gets served a lawsuit, but not before I heard the process server say this.
I've been down this road with her before. Yeah, who was the guy? Did some kind of swimming pool building or something that she used to go around with.
Apparently she's been in lawsuits with men before. I had no idea. After she was served, I gave her plenty of time because I asked Hadley how she would react if her kid's dad served her with paperwork showing DNA results that he wasn't the dad. And Hadley said I would immediately call him and tell him to get his down here and do another DNA test in front of me because I know they're his kids. But what does Maria do? For the first time ever, she's quiet. So I post my video to my 100 followers only to clear my name. I don't mention Hadley's name at all, and I keep the baby's identity hidden. Then the messages start rolling in. Shortly after, I'm served with a restraining order and they're demanding I take down all my posts. And that's when they take the opportunity to start twisting the narrative on them. And while I'm silenced for 6 months, I start unraveling the truth about everyone in Maria's web of lies. First up on the list is Miss Vietnam.
Wait, is that David Dorberg? Wait, why is David involved? Or did he just use a meme? Oh my gosh.
I don't even think y'all motherfucking ready.
Bro, this shit just keeps getting better and better, chat. Oh wait, why can't we watch this one?
Now that the story is viral, all of a sudden your world's best cousin.
Oh my gosh, it's just gonna get better. Okay. All right, we'll see. Play.
Now that the story is viral, all of a sudden your world's best cousin.
Get the fuck out of that room.
It's Michelle. Nope. First of all, Michelle.
Don't F with cats.
You.
You know who the fuck I am, bitch?
I do now.
My name's Michelle. I'm the former Miss Vietnam 2014.
Michelle claims to be Miss Vietnam 2014. An honorable title. I'm slightly confused though, because when you Google Miss Vietnam 2014, this person pops up. That's not you. Winning a prestigious title like that would come with at least one other pageant win. The current winner has been in many different pageants. So imagine my confusion when you posted that Miss Vietnam 2014 was your very first pageant ever. Huh. That's strange. So I started doing more research. I was able to find some news articles on it. Turns out it was a charity pageant in which you could self-appoint yourself to any country you wanted. You've never won a beauty pageant in your life. You can't even...
He got your dumbass, bro. He got your dumbass, dude.
5th place in that pageant. And if you think it stops there, you're wrong. This is Michelle's own personal attack. Incredibly sick. She couldn't keep her goddamn mouth shut.
The new girlfriend, she's truly violent. Wait for people to see just how truly evil they are. Be just tell your dusty asshole to get out of my DMs and stay in her lane because if I ever see her out, it's on site.
Stay in your lane, 3 or 4.
Remember I on the 3 or 4 comment? You were serenading her. Serenading her. I knew exactly what song it was too.
Give me the grease, girl, and grease my
All right. He's talented. Okay. Sing her that one. There's no...
Bad at night, being like, okay, look up this person, go look up that person. Like, we went down the rabbit hole.
Where don't fuck with cats in this conversation because we go down a rabbit hole.
At this point, we couldn't stop.
What else is she lying about? I pretend to be a journalist. Michelle claims that she's a model with BMG. So let's call the LA office.
BMG?
Hey, I was calling to see if Michelle View was available for a photo shoot.
Do you mind kind of emailing this to us? I'm not finding her profile.
Yeah, what's your email? I'm gonna need the screenshot emailed to this person. Guess who's a liar? But once I get to the modeling agency, I start digging into that. It's a picture of a plane and it says BMG models. Right? Reverse image search the photo, and it's just a stock photo of a private jet on Google. So then I click on her publicist website because apparently she told Kylie she's PR trained. So on her Facebook, you click on the link and it's a broken link. It's a GoDaddy.com saying nothing exists.
I forgot I'm PR trained.
Let's get into the paparazzi photos.
Embarrassing.
The website that photo is posted to. I've heard the nail salon with paparazzi up front. Turns out the guy who runs the website, he has his name underneath all the stock photos. Hadley finds his LinkedIn profile, and this man is paid to go take pictures of people, and they pretend that it's paparazzi. We had this suspicion.
I told you people would be doing this shit, bro. They pay people to come take pictures of them while they walking or fucking cagando, dude. They're so fake. They're so fucking fake, chat. But hey, I'll be back though. Ya me cago en la verga, dude. Take a break.
Danny is shitting right now.
Hold on, we gotta finish this shit right now. I'm gonna go up here.
Oh, Lord, Jesus mercy.
Danny se está cagando, por favor esperen.
Danny is shitting right now. Please hold.
Danny se está cagando, por favor esperen.
All right, yeah. Let's go. Take a bite. Burn. Wait, can y'all not? Am I not seeing the comments here? Apparently not.
Suspicion for months, so there's no actual proof, and we had a friend last week of hers reach out and she confirmed it was true. Profile, Stan accounts.
Oh, I forgot about the Stan account.
Okay, so not only did she fake paparazzi photos, this woman makes fake Stan accounts. That is basically just like a fan page for celebrities. And if you click on the comments in there, it's so clearly, Michelle commenting about pictures of herself.
Real woman in the situation, especially a Southern lady, would handle herself with grace.
That's embarrassing, dog. That's literally
Her
embarrassing.
being a reality TV star, and this is, without a doubt, the worst thing I've ever put my eyes on.
We ain't just ratchet, we ain't just...
What the fuck? I cannot show that.
When this shit airs, it's gonna be the biggest shit going. Every TV network in the industry is scared about this show.
I do MMA, baby. I was a professional.
Oh. Yeah, good thing I didn't show
If it
that.
stops there, it doesn't. We're about to move on to the next part of the web, and that one is titled, Don't Fuck with Hadley.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus is a fire. All right, part 10 coming up.
We thought Amanda was just Maria's best friend, but then
This 3 minutes, dog.
she tries to ruin her.
Sorry, chat. We don't got time to play around today. Gotta do it pretty quick.
We thought Amanda was just Maria's best friend, but then she tries to ruin our lives. Turns out, she's been protecting a secret that she knew from the very beginning. It started whenever Amanda posted that Hadley lost custody of her kids. Completely false. And instead of fact-checking, she tags Hadley publicly like she's proud of it. Hadley responds kindly and just tells her the truth. Amanda lost it. That's when she started going off in the DMs. And Hadley just doesn't respond. And then it gets worse. She starts posting our address online and threatening Hadley. She started sending Hadley her own address and threatening her to show up. And then she actually shows up to a gas station and tries to fight us.
What the fuck?
And just when we thought it couldn't get any worse, that's when someone called their business.
Can we interest you in a fishing charter?
No, say it again, tough guy.
Hey,
No,
man.
say it
Where you
again.
at, man? Why don't you come find me, man?
No, you call.
Look at this dude.
I called you.
Say it again. I know. Say it again. I just want to be clear. Say it again. So, what did you call me again?
I called you what you know you are.
No.
Motherfucking porch.
Oh wow. And what else?
Yeah,
And what else?
where you at?
This is who we're dealing with. And it wasn't just Amanda and Hadley's DMs, it was her husband Julian and mine too. Threatening to fight me over a baby that wasn't even mine. She told Hadley that she was going to call the nursing board. She said that she was absolutely coming for her livelihood, and then bragged about making a TikTok just to expose Hadley's personal information. Hadley made one video, not to call anyone out, just to clear her name.
I'm ready to address this search bar that's been on all my videos. I did not lose custody of any of my kids, and none of them have a disability.
Then Maria says this and sends Hadley a cease and desist, just for defending herself.
That's
she never said Amanda's
crazy.
name, not once. But Amanda told her, I'm not going to stop, period, take the video down. At this point, we stopped seeing Amanda and Julian just as Maria's loyal friends, because it really didn't make sense anymore. Why were they this personally invested? Because we had the court order DNA test back at this time. So why were they still going so hard over a lie? And just like we did with Maria's cousin Michelle, we went full FBI mode. We got quite the laugh out of these, and then we found this one. And that's when we realized that Julian and the guy that everybody's telling us is Maria's real baby daddy, they weren't just friends, they were business partners. We realized that when Maria got pregnant, that man was married with a baby at home, and in Mississippi.
Wow. Bruh, it only gets deeper, dude. That is fucking crazy.
Spouse can prove infidelity, they can take everything. The house, the kids, and the business. So if that ever came out, it wouldn't just be that guy's life falling apart. It would also be Julian and Amanda's too. So that's why they came after us. Not because we lied, because they always knew the truth. They weren't just defending a lie, they helped build it. And they've been trying to protect it ever since. And the deeper we dug, the more we realized this is the whole story. Not even close.
Bro.
Maria, I hope you're listening.
We're almost there, chat. We're almost there. That's fucking insane, dude.
Maria, I hope you're listening. I'm about to bury every single lie you've ever told. Let's start with the first one. You told everyone I was the only possible dad, that we were trying for a baby and that you were so sure. But the second I file a paternity fraud lawsuit, you were going straight to the real dad. You're talking to him, you're planning play dates, yet you're still telling everyone the whole entire time that I'm the only possible father and calling me a liar.
Is still the father of my child, and that, again, we were trying for several months to have a baby.
You want to know who told me all about that? Your former best friend. You know, the same one you testified against in court. Remember her? And why would you do that? Is it because she started dating a man named Brian Dale? You know, the one who actually got you pregnant. But this isn't new for you. When a woman doesn't do what you want, you go for what hurts her the most, her kids. You did it to your best friend, and then you tried to do it to Hadley. You were commenting on her ex's page, liking photos of her kids. You didn't know anything about this man, and you're circling like a vulture. Because for you, kids aren't people, they're pawns. And every time that I get closer to the truth, you rewrite your entire story. I said we never dated, and you post old photos and change the dates to try and make it look like we were together. Maria, explain how we're wearing the exact same outfit in both your December and July photos. And who wears a leather jacket and jeans when it's 86 degrees out? I said I wasn't the dad, and you accused Hadley and I of tampering with a DNA test.
Her DNA?
So I asked for a court order test. Ooh, now you're hitting me with a gag order to shut me up. And when I spoke anyway, all of a sudden, the story changes again. And now, it's the real dad told me he could never have kids. So then, I pointed out that he had a wife and a newborn at home. So, the story changes again. Now, it's, he told me he had a vasectomy. But if you really believe that, explain this. When your former best friend got pregnant by him, 2 years after your child was born, why didn't you say anything to me then? That didn't set off any alarm bells. Why wouldn't you come clean then? At least let me know you had some doubts. Because you already knew the truth. And Maria, here's what you don't know. I haven't been speculating about you knowing the truth. I've known for 6 months that you asked him to be a sperm donor. That's strange. The man that you're now claiming told you he was sterile. You asked him to get you pregnant on purpose.
That is fucking crazy. And not just that, dude, but it's like he got your friend pregnant. One of your quote unquote best friends pregnant. Like, how are you gonna want him to be your sperm donor? Yeah, man. That is crazy work right there. Crazy work.
Maria, why would you ask a man with a vasectomy to be a sperm donor? You knew exactly
your best friend's man
from day
too.
One. And you don't just lie, Maria. You recruit people to lie for you too. And you turn on anyone who threatens your latest version of the story. And when that stops working, you destroy lives to stay in control. You didn't win in court, except for one thing. You managed to silence me for 6 months, and I'm not staying silent anymore. And if speaking the truth puts me in jail, so be it. This morning, Hadley and I walked into the courthouse and filed criminal charges against the people you sent to threaten us. You wanted to scare us into backing down, and all you did was prove that we were right to speak up. I spent years keeping the peace. Not anymore.
Oh! Clock it, brother. Clock it. All right, 2 more parts.
But I am telling
2 more parts. Stay with me, chat. Stay with me. We're almost there.
But I am telling you
right now.
That motherfucker back there is not real.
Maria's mom's now saying, I'm an alien. Anyways, this entire web started.
Hold up.
That motherfucker back there is not real.
Maria's mom's now saying, I'm
Are you really human or an alien? Okay.
an alien. Anyways, this entire web starts with 3 people. Me, Maria, and Brian Dale. Brian Dale, married at the time. Maria, sleeping with him anyways. And then there's me. Here's what people aren't understanding. Maria asked us both to get her pregnant. Sperm donors. Both of us. But she told me that I was the only one. And that wasn't true. Obviously. She got pregnant in June 2021, and during that window when she conceived, I wasn't even around. Brian seemed to be. So the question is, did he know the truth the entire time and keep quiet? Or did she lie to him too? And that's how this starts. One lie that turned into a full-blown web. Amanda's next. Maria's best friend for years. Her husband Julian was connected to Brian, Maria's actual baby daddy, right around the time she got pregnant. We know that at a minimum, Brian sold Julian, Amanda's husband, a boat. We think that they were friends, and we know that their connection overlapped the same time frame that Maria's hiding who got her pregnant. And we think they kept Maria's secret. Maybe Brian's too. But it didn't stop at silence and secret keeping, because once we started speaking out, they really turned on us. Amanda began harassing Hadley online, Julian was threatening me directly, and it escalated to a point where we've now pressed criminal charges against both of them. Maria's former best friend is next. They were really close until she started dating Brian. And just like that, Maria flipped. Maria started messaging her ex-husband. She tried to help him take her kids away from her.
That's
all because
crazy.
she was dating the guy that Maria had been lying about for years. And while they're together, we believe that Brian told her the truth, that Maria had asked him to be a sperm donor. Here's another connection. I'm not sure if it means anything yet, but I'm going to mention it anyways. Maria's former best friend, she was last year's Mardi Gras queen, and Maria's boyfriend's ex, stay with me, is the current queen. This isn't just a title they hand out to anyone. This is a prestigious title and it means a lot in our small town. And we heard that this year Maria had been trying to be the queen herself. Maybe some small town bullshit. Maybe it's something else. I don't know. I'm sure women have a better perspective on this. Which brings us to this part of the web, Maria's boyfriend. Maria started dating Ryan around the same time I started dating Hadley. She told me that Hadley couldn't be around the kid, while some guy that I've never met was around the kid constantly. Total control freak shit, but that's just Maria. Michelle, Maria's cousin, is next. You've seen the videos, you've seen the lies that she spread. She didn't just defend Maria, she made it personal. She tried to get me and my girlfriend canceled, that's why she's here. Hadley's ex is next. Maria started commenting on photos of their kids, trying to get close to his family. Same pattern as her former best friend. It's fucking weird. And the former best friend is the one who completes this web.
Dude, he actually has this web right here on the paper. I just noticed that. And bro.
Because after all of this, but before I found out the truth from the DNA test, Maria's former best friend got pregnant by Brian Dell also. He had his first kid with his ex, he got Maria pregnant in 2021, and Maria's former best friend in 2023. Brian was also hanging out with Maria in 2022. So we know that he knows at a minimum that Maria had a baby 9 months after sleeping with him. So here we are. I think almost every piece is in place, but there's still some things that aren't adding up to me. If Maria cared enough about Brian to try and ruin her best friend's life because she dated him, and she went to him immediately after I got a DNA test, why even involve me in the first place? If she was just trying to extort me for money, how many people knew about it and said nothing? I mean, I have some great friends, but no one I'd be willing to send death threats to and risk jail time. And sorry to all my cousins out there, but I'm not going to publicly harass anyone over your lies either. Even Brian's ex, we felt bad for her because we thought that he cheated on her. And she's now in my comments calling me a clout chaser and a liar because she's claiming Julian and Brian have no relation to each other. I don't know about you guys, but this post looks like Julian and Brian have some relations to me. Just maybe, I don't know. So my question is, why are all these people so dead set on silencing me? And why are they protecting each other? Because it seems to me that they've all really done each other wrong here. And then Amanda just said this, that I was so close to the truth. Poor guy. What does that even mean? Small towns talk. 3 years of silence is telling. We're in real time now. Hadley and I have gotten this far, but we still have those questions I just asked, and we can't figure them out. I'm going to take y'all over what happened in court next, and hopefully we have some mugshots soon. But I really think y'all can help me figure all this out.
Damn, bro. I'm confuzzled right now. Last part, chat.
Hey, Brett, give me...
Last part. I'm at 5 minutes. Okay, let's do this. Let's not say that one.
Hey, Brett, give me a call. It's Norris. I'm not down for this made for Hollywood shit or whatever it is you got out there. I'm not that kind of lawyer. I don't do shit like that. I don't want to represent you anymore. I'm filing to withdraw.
You all want to know, did I...
Oh, she has something to do with the lawyer not wanting to... Bruh. Bro, you could not tell me she did not hit up the lawyer. That is crazy, chat. That's fucking wild.
Did I win in court? Does she have to pay me back? If you think that voicemail is bad, wait until you find out what happened in court. As you all know, I filed a fraud lawsuit on October 4th. I was asking for child support to end, to be taken off the birth certificate, and I wanted my money returned that I paid her, plus attorney's fees and emotional damages. Here's the thing you really need to keep in mind as you watch this. Mississippi has a law that you only have 1 year to do a DNA test, or you pay child support forever. I was on year 2. The only way out of it is to prove paternity fraud. And proving fraud is almost impossible. So I was looking at 19 more years of child support for a baby that wasn't even mine if I lost in court. On October 9th, Maria filed an emergency restraining order on behalf of her and the baby. She implied that the DNA test was false. Which, Maria, shame on you for doing that after what I just found out you did the day before. I'll tell y'all what we found out soon. Someone we thought was innocent is not. Anyways, now I have no lawyer, a gag order, and have to remove all my social media posts. So I started researching lawyers who won't back down like my first lawyer did. I think many people online know about the Aubrey Wyatt story, and her mother Heather being silenced in the same way. What I don't think people know is that we live in the same town, so it's the same court system that has silenced both of us. Welcome to South Mississippi. I hired the same lawyer that Heather did. We
goddamn Mississippi.
Upcoming court date on October 29th, and we're prepared to fight for my right to speak back. That day, Maria's lawyer spoke first. She asked the judge to close the courtroom to any outsiders and to issue a permanent gag order. My lawyer tried to refute this, but the judge didn't allow her to speak a single word. He just issued the order. Boom. Have a nice day. So now I'm banned from talking about what happened to me for the rest of my life. My one last hope was we had another court date coming up, and maybe he would hear me out then. So I decided to just stay quiet and prepare for court. Welcome to the birth of the binder. In January, I was sent a shit ton of questions from Maria's lawyer. Apparently, it's a process called discovery. I'll tell you what I discovered. Those questions made their legal angle clear. They were trying to paint it like I chose to be the dad. Like Maria and I were in a relationship, and I knew the whole time that the kid wasn't mine. It was insane, and it took me days to answer these questions. On April 1st, I showed up to court prepared, but I was really terrified of the possibility of having to pay child support for another 19 years. I was on the stand for 6 hours, and Maria never spoke. Maria's attorney asked me to share one shred of proof that Maria knew she was deceiving me from the beginning. I laughed, and I said, the DNA test, and that she slept with someone else? This is a good example of how ridiculous this whole entire thing felt. Soon after, she showed me the acknowledgement of paternity form, and it had my signature all over it. No tampering with it. It was 100% my signature. I don't even remember signing that in the hospital. And let me tell you what I definitely don't remember agreeing to. This line in the tiniest little print I've ever seen, signing this form is like the mother and father being married at the time of birth. And it said on there, I only have 1 year to challenge this, or I was responsible forever. I signed that. I did try to tell her attorney that I knew that form didn't matter if I could prove fraud, but the judge stopped me and said you could only say yes or no. I started to panic. Her lawyer gives her closing arguments, but also brings up a law on fraud in Mississippi. Apparently, one of the requirements to prove fraud is to know you're being frauded from the beginning. I thought to myself, if I knew I was being frauded from the beginning, I wouldn't be sitting here. I felt like my heart was going to beat out of my chest as we waited for the judge's decision. And then, he made it. I had proven paternity fraud. I did the impossible. I was off the birth certificate, and I didn't have to pay child support anymore. I couldn't believe it. But then, he had to decide on Maria having to pay me back. And the judge had a reference to law about knowing from the beginning. So there's no way I'm getting any money back under the current Mississippi law, even though I proved paternity fraud. So the end result, I'm happy I'm not paying child support for another 19 years. That's all. But the judge never lifted the gag order, and Maria will never have to pay back a dime. I gave her over $50,000 for a child that wasn't mine, and she knew it the entire time. And I wasn't even allowed to clear my name. What did Maria do when the judge said that? She was dancing, she was woohooing, she celebrated successfully scamming me. That's the system we live in. You can commit paternity fraud and walk out of the courtroom celebrating. I might not be able to get my money back, but I'm going to make sure that no one else gets scammed like I was. Because of posting these videos, I was connected with Carnell Smith. He went through the same thing I went through, and he's making changes. He's already changed the law in 11 states. And I recently got a text that I was hoping for. I have a meeting next week with Mississippi policymakers, but it came with 2 conditions. It has to be at the Capitol in Jackson, fine, and I have to bring Hadley with me. Apparently, they're big fans. Not gonna lie, proud boyfriend moment. I now have this opportunity to make sure that no other man is in the same position I was. I have a lot of ideas on what I want to change, but the hardest part is going to be getting legislators to listen. And that's where you all come in. Lawmakers only care if you care. But before that meeting at the Capitol, I have one more person to hold accountable. There's a local paralegal whose silence, in my opinion, makes her just as guilty.
Bruh, there's another part to this. Wow, man, that is fucked up. I mean, good that he doesn't have to pay, money to her anymore. But also, she just scammed the dude for like $50K, bro, which is wild. Dude, well, that was basically it, chat. Basically it. Damn, I don't know why can I see the fucking chat here. Anyways, yeah, that was intense. Very, very, very intense. But what the hell is a right term? What the hell? What the hell? All right, though. Dad, did you cover Kate? Quién es Kate? But I don't think I did. But maybe Thursday. Maybe Thursday. Wow. Shout to Bret, man. Shout to Bret. She's in your title. Wait, who's in my title? Sorry, man. I be Juju. Oh, I did not cover Kate. Kate Ordone. I did not cover her, bro. I did not cover. It's probably tomorrow or Thursday. Wait, how long is it? Hold on. Maybe if it's short, I could cover it. Hold on. How many? Damn, I thought I did, bro. Where is it? Oh. Yeah, we could cover it. It's short. Yeah, well, let's just cover it right now. Damn, I'm doing overtime. Dude. Looks like we're here for another hour. No mames. Okay, so yeah, for those that missed it, last week I spoke about Kate Ordone, or the Ordone family. They unfortunately lost their little baby in a car accident, and her husband were hospitalized, but she's finally doing better, and she came out with a TikTok and spoke out for the first time since that accident. So let's see what she said.
Hey guys, this is Caitlin. I am Preston's mom, and I wanted to try to come on here and give y'all an update because I have been hearing about all the love and the support that y'all have been giving. And it means so much to us in a time like this. Just a little bit of a story. I don't even know how I'm going to put this video together, but I was discharged out of the hospital yesterday. My husband is still in the hospital, so we are staying at an Airbnb close to him. That way we can see him. I think we all are trying. None of us really understand why or how this could happen, but y'all's support has made a big difference in a lot of this, and I may not be able to watch everything. I may not be able to reply to every comment because it's really hard for me to look at it, but I'm still seeing some things and hearing how much y'all love him, and it means a lot.
Damn, bro. I can imagine going on social media after my son passed away. She, shout out to this strong mama, but I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to do it. Kate is getting a lot. Why is she getting backlash, dude? Why is she getting backlash? Not the grief police in the comments. What? Oh, they're saying, okay, I guess this is backlash. They're saying that the mom, Kate, does not look sad enough. What the fuck? That's crazy work, bro. That is crazy work. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. But anyways, here's Preston's, the little boy's flower memorial, which is so cute, dude. It's like, it looks like overalls, no? Yeah. That's actually really cute. Rest in peace, baby, man. That's Preston right there. Damn. That's a dope ass fucking thing. Shout out. Whoever made this, shout out. Cause they say the dad did it out of anger. She's staying by. That's crazy. That's crazy work right there. Not gonna lie. But okay. All right. But yeah, that was the update we had on the Ordone family. She's out. Hopefully she's doing well. Hopefully she's doing well. There also still hate. Yep. People need to stop policing over the internet. Exactly. Facts. Facts. But anyways, thank you guys so much for being here today. I really do appreciate it. I don't know what happened to my chat. I'm gonna have to fix it. Hopefully it works later. But other than that, I'll see you guys. I'll see members tomorrow. I'll see everyone else on Thursday. And then remember, guys, Friday, there's not going to be a live in the morning. I'm hoping to go live at night. We'll have a little after dark moment, but we'll see. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys. I love the support. Today was a good viewership. Not going to lie. So, yeah, man. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you guys Thursday. Members tomorrow. All right? Tomorrow. And follow me on all socials. Don't be stingy. Night stream with scary stories. I don't know. All right, Pumba out. Pumba out, chat. Los veo mañana for members. Peace.
And some mac and cheese, saying don't stop feeding me. Like I'm in a competition, they like don't stop, eat it. I don't wanna be a big back no more. I'm not greedy, I just eat a lot. It's summertime and my back's still big. Still round, baby, I'm still round. Yeah, I don't wanna be a big back no more. I'm not greedy, I just eat a lot. It's the summertime and my back's still big. Yeah. I'm round, El Pollo.